It's stimulating, mind-expanding, safer to use than alcohol. It's
the Little Boys Room podcast.
We're back. We're in.
Better than ever.
Yes.
This table's looking a little more full today, Brandon. Who's here
There's
today?
a ghost here.
Oh, it's haunted.
It's spooky. We have guests.
Ghost.
We have John.
I know, I'm a ghost.
Are you about to say John Mulaney?
Please, I've been practicing this character for a week.
You've been prepping?
I've been prepping this character with this skit.
Have you developed a backstory?
Yes, it's here somewhere.
How'd you die?
Oh, let me bring out my briefcase with my skit.
Bring it out.
Did anyone see my briefcase?
Josh is here today. On the podcast. What the fuck?
No, where's his briefcase?
I don't know.
Let me go get it.
Is it?
Clink.
I'm looking right now. I can't find it.
I think it might be inside the house. Hold on, I gotta knock.
Hello, who's there?
It's me, your friend.
Ah, Jimmy.
Yes.
Ghost Jimmy.
I'm Ghost Jimmy. I have your briefcase right here.
You fucking skank. You owe me $20.
Here you go.
Pay him up, Jimmy.
That's the end of the skit.
Good job, everyone.
Improv.
Art.
How are you, Josh?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. How's your Sunday going?
Pretty fucking shit. I woke up at 7:30 and I was like, when's the podcast starting? I had nothing to do all day.
Well, I'm glad you had to wait for us watching a movie without you.
All right.
Yeah, I feel left out. I feel alienated from this podcast just from the start.
I offered to invite you, and the Brandon said no.
I didn't say no.
That's comforting.
Yeah, you fucking did.
I said no.
Brandon was like, fuck Josh.
There was only 4 seats right next to us. If
There was
Josh
a whole
went, he would
theater.
have like
There was a whole theater.
all the tickets were bought out by the time we bought tickets.
I could have
Fuck it.
sat 2 rows away and screamed at
not
you.
been with us at all, and then it would have felt like we
You
were
could have
really
sat
together.
on any of our laps.
I don't like Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah.
We actually saw the new,
Was it Andrew Garfield or?
Bill Murray's Garfield 2. Tale of Two Kitties. We were watching that today.
Tale of Two Kitties.
Yeah, that's a real movie.
Is it really?
Yeah. Look that up, Brandon.
Haven't you watched your Garfields?
You're not keeping up on the Garfield cinematic universe, dude.
One's a king and one's not a king.
A derivative work. There was other stuff there too.
Starring Bill Murray. Oh, Bill Murray voices.
Garfield.
Yeah.
Billy
The
Connolly.
titular character.
So Jeff, what do you do for work?
Yeah, John, how's Apple?
My name's not Jeff.
Okay, Joseph. Just answer the question.
I'm gonna leave.
Joe, shut the fuck up. Just answer the question.
Jose,
All right,
please.
I don't know if I feel comfortable talking about this.
Jebediah, answer the question.
I sell assortments of shrimp and watermelons. My name's Jedediah.
Assortments. Oh,
I cook them into a nice stew.
I don't remember what question you asked.
What does he do for work? But he just answered that.
No.
Yes,
Selling
I sell.
assortments.
Down
I
by
sell
the
meat.
bayou.
I live in the bayou.
I sell Big Daddy Crawfish.
I fish for crawdads and shrimpy pies and the po' boys.
He said bull boys.
Fishes for the po' boy sandwiches.
I love pool boys.
I love the pool boy sandwiches.
I like pulling boys too.
Here we go. Woo! Yeah.
We in it, baby.
Have you ever pulled a boy, Josh?
I've yanked him left and right once in a while.
I've yanked a few boys in my time.
Really gets the stress out, you know? Just
Gotta grab him by the root. Grab by the root and yank him.
you get that sweet nectar out of them.
What did I agree to?
Welcome to the fucking
Welcome to
show.
the podcast.
Welcome to the fucking show.
You're in the shit now, Joseph.
Can we talk about Apple for a second? me and Alex both work for Apple.
Do you want to get fired?
He's a contractor. He tells people that my store can do things that we can't.
and your store tells people that I can do things that we can't do.
Seems like you guys are
It's
both
a
bad at your
cyclical
job.
machine.
Okay, so I'm going to explain something. The way that it works is I have no idea what the fuck stores do, and stores have no idea what Apple Care does.
Sounds like you don't work for Apple.
He's contracted.
Sounds like it doesn't work for
I
Apple.
still work technically underneath.
Can you
Apple
guys
there.
fix my Google Nexus phone?
I've had
It's
someone do that.
broken.
That's what I wanted to talk about. I watched an advertisement for the Samsung, the new Samsung phone, and it was just like 3 minutes of them shitting on Apple, and I was just like, this is not a good commercial.
I remember
No.
when the Pixel came out, they were like, "Oh, we have a headphone jack too."
And then they removed the headphone
And then the
jack.
Pixel 2 came out, and they didn't have a headphone jack.
I think it's not a good company idea to like mock other companies. I don't think Apple
No.
ever like says what other companies don't have. And it's like, oh, this is what we have.
I mean, regardless of how good your product is, because the new S9 is a fantastic phone. It's an amazing phone, and I'll give them that. But when you start like bashing other companies,
Right.
Well, what
that-
about those Apple versus
the PC and
PC,
Mac, old
those
PC,
commercials?
with
Right.
Justin Long.
Just
I-
Long plays the cool, modern, fresh boy. And you got the fucking lumpy dick old dude
I just
playing
I just watched stand up where that dude was doing stand up.
the PC guy.
Yeah, he's really fucking weird.
Looks
Well, yeah,
like
he
it.
was the PC guy for 5 years.
Right.
I'd be weird too.
That shit fucked him up, no doubt.
Worse than
he
meth.
started believing he was a computer.
He's like in bed, Justin Long, leave me alone.
Rebooting.
I've been on for too long. They don't turn me off.
My motherboards are frying.
Someone delete my system 32.
I was just gonna make the same joke.
Because you guys both work at Apple.
64, but you don't need it. That's a PC joke, Brandon.
I know, but the joke was that you guys both think the same because you work.
Let
for
me
Apple.
Alt F4 out of this
Gotcha.
conversation.
Jesus.
What the fuck just happened? What store do you work at?
I work at the Infinite Loop store.
You don't even work at a fucking Genius Bar. People,
Nope.
We don't refer people to your store.
They still get sent. I don't know. So I don't think.
I don't think it's us.
Should we be fucking talking about this on the internet?
No.
Okay, new topic.
The name of the podcast is going to be your full name, and I'm going to send it directly to Tim Cook.
My social security number.
Oh God.
What's your bank routing number? Right, get the notepad ready. Get it ready.
It's 2 3 8 8 4. 2 more 2s. Did you get that? 3 more 8s.
What if this is actually his social?
4 4
The
4.
long con. No one's going to fucking believe it.
Q.
Throw in a Q.
Did you ever hear about that guy that actually did that though? Where like there was this security company that was like, oh, blah blah blah, we'll protect your security and your social security number if it ever gets out. And he put his fucking social security on a fucking billboard saying that like nobody could use it, nobody could get by it, and he's just fucked for life now within like a day.
Jesus Christ.
What did he fucking think was going to happen?
Well, he thought the security was so good that nobody would be able to use his social.
I think the real blame should be placed on the government that literally decided that your entire life is going to be assigned to one number.
Yeah, this is
You can only get a new one once.
a foolproof system right here.
Can I reset my number?
You think
I
they
forgot
would've
my password.
came out with like a better system by now?
When did that get implemented?
During the Great Depression or something, or the 40s. It was by FDR, I think. Because Social Security is like a retirement thing, so
Yeah.
he did that as a way. I don't know. It was supposed to help the Great Depression or some shit. But yeah, like you think by now we would
And
have
yet I'm still
developed.
depressed.
Why don't you go kill yourself?
Guys, we don't want to belittle depression on the podcast.
Yeah, don't be an ableist, Alex.
It's a real condition.
Before we beat you up to prove that anger and violence is not the way, we will beat you up.
To overcome, you must use.
So, what's on the agenda, Brandon?
What do we got for topics?
Okay, we're gonna try something with you, Josh.
Oh no.
We
Oh, there's a
Take
cat.
your pants off.
There's a cat on the fence right now.
Where? Josh, so we need to make money for the show. So what we're trying to have our guests do
Take your
is
wallet out.
Here's some fucking seed money. Get this shitty thing off the ground.
do I need to take off my clothes now? You just threw a bunch of money on the table.
He's bankrolling the podcast.
He's trying to buy shares.
Here's a pizza my hot punch card. Go, go, go.
This is worth at least $30,000, boys.
It's a free fucking pizza.
We need you to pitch us an idea, and we're going to like Shark Tank it and sell it. And you'll get like half the profit, and we'll get half the profit.
We retain commercializing rights,
Yeah.
licensing rights,
So just
toy rights.
anything
Spitballing.
right
Yeah.
now. Go,
Right.
go.
What
go,
does the world
go,
need?
Go,
A
go.
new podcast. That's what the world needed.
Hey, can you Can you hit,
Another four guys sitting in a table.
Can you hit the end record button for me?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. Jeez, you fucking savage. Holy shit.
You know, I'm taking this money. For that burn, I need to pay for medical care.
This is all my money, by the way. This is all
I hope so. It came from your
I
wallet.
liquidated my bank account before I got here.
Just in case.
I had $25.
Nice wallet.
Glad
though,
that the Apple's taking care of you.
Do you guys fuck with trifold wallets or bifold?
Bifold.
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 Obviously, you have the bifold.
If it's Velcro, it's in my pants.
Words to live by.
I don't know anyone that has a trifold that's like over the age of 16.
I think I know one.
Or
It's
10.
trifold where it's like...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the kids.
Where you fold one over and then you fold the other one over that fold.
Oh.
I used to have a dope trifold wallet that was also Velcro, and it had a skull on it.
Oh, fuck. Did it come with the chain?
I added one.
Fuck
I was
yeah.
a dope little skater
I
kid.
think Brandon had a chain in high school because new metal.
I had a little bit of a chain.
Remember when duct tape wallets were a thing?
Yeah.
Still are.
Sick. Anyway, what does the world need? You know, let's lessen like the view. What kitchen appliance does the world need, Josh?
Ooh, that's a good one. Because I just moved. I just moved out. So
Moved out by
Really?
yourself?
yeah, I moved
Where you-
out.
where
So
you
I
at
moved
right
out
now?
with my girlfriend.
Nice.
We're
Oh.
living in South San Jose, so it's like a 20-minute drive.
That's
from
like the place to go.
Yeah.
Like,
How
I know.
much fucking money do you make?
we live in an alleyway.
here. We live in a cardboard box. There's a homeless man who pokes me every
Are
morning.
you guys renting a place with just you two, or like renting out a room?
It's a studio kind of apartment. It's a
Holy shit,
It's
Josh.
like an in-law suite. So we live in this guy's like house attachment, and it's like got a private entrance. It's pretty dope. So we got a good place, but I'm starting to have to not only cook for myself, which I did before, but like I have to buy my own appliances.
Right.
And I didn't realize how much shit you need to fucking cook. I was like, give me a fork and a spatula, I'll make some fucking eggs. But it's not that simple, man.
You need a stove, huh?
You need pots. You need pans.
You need shit in your kitchen in order to do shit.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking think about that shit.
So,
Traditionally, that's what people should get you when like you move out.
But they
Like,
didn't get married.
Nobody got
so
me shit.
Oh,
We didn't get
that's
married.
right,
They were
yeah.
like they're going against the Bible. Somebody beat them.
beat it with the Bible.
kill those infidels.
So if you guys have any kitchen appliances, so you don't know,
And that's
I'm turning this shit around.
Hey,
That's what I've come here to talk about today.
I got a slap chop you can have.
Do you have any Flex Seal? My roof's leaking.
Wait, do you really have a slap shop?
No.
I never,
Welcome to Lying, the podcast.
I never got to try a slap chop. I'm wondering if they worked.
He was a bit. He was a bit.
That's just a little bit.
Anyway, so if you think we could need one household appliance for the kitchen, what would it be?
A hybrid dishwasher / oven, convection oven.
The fuck?
Okay, so a refrigerator.
Just to save
Wait,
space. No, what the fuck?
Both of you. What the fuck?
A hybrid toaster bathtub.
Oh,
That's what I need.
Quick, easy. Get
Quick,
the job done.
efficient. I like it.
Good rope.
No, I think what Josh is trying to say, you need a can opener mixed in with a bottle screw cork thing.
Can opener, fleshlight.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
It comes out the same hole your dick goes in.
You pop the cork and then you put your cork in. There
Boom,
you go.
plug it back up.
When you're done, keep
Or-
it fresh.
Keep
Or-
the juices in
it
there.
automatically inserts the cork into your penis.
But to be honest, I feel like I never have any ideas that would be good enough to like actually flesh out and turn into something that would be useful.
Well, I'm glad you're honest with yourself.
we're here to help.
Okay.
What's one thing in the kitchen that you have trouble with?
My bed, because I live in a fucking studio.
That's a good point.
Let's get a bed / oven.
Bed
going.
oven.
Bovin.
Oven.
I would above.
Do you sleep in the oven?
It's warmer.
He's
I
not
didn't know you-
Jewish.
It's
Relax.
Me and Brandon say at the same time.
No.
It's fine. I'm Jewish.
Laheim,
You know, I
everyone.
feel like my biggest thing that I
Meshuggah.
have issues with is all my shit. I have a lot of shit. I have 4 guitars,
Yeah,
a giant tube amp, and like a bunch of pedals, and like
Sounds
a big ass
like stuff.
gaming computer.
What kind of pedals you got?
I got like 6 of them, and they were all distortion.
Hey, my
Hey.
boy. Right on.
Right
there.
up my
But
alley, dude.
I wish there was a hybrid amp that had like 2 channels, but you had like a guitar amp in one and then a bass amp in the other. Because I have a bass now, and I have to plug it into my regular amp and play it like a fucking idiot, or plug it into Logic Pro on my computer and also play like a fucking idiot.
You
I
can-
need a
I'm
hybrid
pretty
amp.
sure I'm sure they have.
You
amps.
can have like an old vintage Fender Bassmaster.
Mixed with a Line 6.
Yeah, get it on the insane setting.
the Spider Line 6, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this.
No, but they make like there were old vintage bass amps that guitarists really like because they have like 2 channels, and you could plug into the other one and like drive it.
That's
You
what I
should
need.
look into that.
That's what I need.
So
What
yeah,
other topics do we have that we can exclude Alex with?
Please don't.
keep it going.
We're all wearing actual headphones. He's wearing fucking Astros. Are you playing a game, you idiot?
Well, to be fair, those are Brandon's.
To be fair, Alex doesn't bring his own pair, so he has to use my secondary pair.
You never tell us you.
You should have known by now. We've done fucking 13 of them where you use my headphones.
Yeah, I thought that
Welcome to
was just a
episode
normal
15.
thing.
Who's the real guest here? Is Alex like a guest? He's just a cat that keeps coming back because you keep feeding him.
I'm a permanent guest.
Oh, I love this shit. Let's rip on Alex some more.
No.
Nice dicky shirt.
I've never even met you in person. We are not ripping on me right now.
I think a toaster that also makes bagels would be nice.
Toasters make bagels,
No,
you
but
fucking idiot.
That's the joke.
A specific bagel slot that's rounded.
Yes. You know, fucking real shit. I never knew that you could have a toaster oven that actually was a toaster. I didn't know you could put bread in there. I always had a separate toaster. I was like, as soon as I found out, I called my mom. I was like, why did we have both?
Wait,
Wait. So you have the toaster where it's like the racks that you can put stuff on, and then you had a toaster where you put it downwards and it pops out.
Yeah. And I was like, my whole life.
did you think the word toaster and toaster oven was just for fun?
Yes. I was just like, I've only ever seen people put fucking sausages in there.
Well, you can still put a sausage in a normal toaster. You just
you
drop
really?
You just drop them down and then what? Pop them out.
Do they make
Fucking serious? You animal, you've done that?
No.
Do they make toasters where you can like take out a tray at the bottom
I
for the
was
crumbs?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, mine had the crumbs. It had 2 trays because it has 4 slots.
Your
Where is
toaster
this?
came with crumbs?
Yeah.
Can we look
For
at this
you.
toaster? This will be a really good bit for our listening
Yeah,
audience.
thrown away.
Let's-
It got tossed. I was just thinking, why don't they have a toaster that slides in on the sideways? That shoots out the side.
It slides in on the sideways.
Like a fucking cannon?
Yeah, I mean, not like it kills you, but
Hey,
like
your fucking sausages are done. Here they go. Now they're in the crack underneath the cabinet.
stop talking about sausages and toasters. Pissing me off.
Is that a thing?
It is to Alex. I don't fucking know.
Hey, you want some sausages? I got them in the toaster ready to go.
I already put the mayonnaise on them.
it's on
Globbing
fire,
mayonnaise in
but
the
don't
sli-
worry.
Jesus Christ. I've never had
For
a
future
toaster oven.
reference, I'm pretty sure you could probably put a sausage in a toaster.
Why don't you try and tell us
Can I
next
use?
time?
Can I use yours?
No, you can't use my
I
fucking
feel
toaster.
like don't sausages like
You
get
need
all
to cook
juicy?
them. Yeah, they
So,
do.
Wouldn't that fuck up
Sure,
the
they would
toaster?
short out the toaster.
I was just thinking you could like wrap it in tinfoil.
Jesus Christ.
This is so much work. Just put it in the fucking oven.
For the pan.
Fry it.
What? My oven's already taken, Ashton. I live with other people. They cook food sometimes. I don't always have all the time in the world.
Fucking wait, you impatient, fucking hungry bitch.
You made me do this. I'm putting sausages in the goddamn toaster.
Stuffing rolls of aluminum foil down the slot.
As I'm dropping out, you made me do this.
This is on you.
House is on fire.
I can never get the temperature right.
You got one part that's like black, burnt. The other, like the inside's still raw.
I
and
never know if I
cold.
should go to 6 or 8.
Oh my god. Do you guys freeze your meats?
Yes.
Yes.
No, not normally.
Oh, Mr. Contrarian.
Well, no, just because in my house, a lot of people. I mean, I live with 6 people in total, so meats are bought once a week, and then they're done by the end of the week.
I think that's how they should.
But you could buy like 10 meats and they last 10 weeks and you just freeze them all and you never got to go to the fucking grocery
One
store.
meat a week.
meat a week keeps
That's what the doctor
beat on my
recommends.
heat.
1 meat a week.
One.
Just one.
Gets the diabetes up.
Feed that cancer.
You're gonna
in your
want
colon.
1 meat a week, and you're good. Okay, write
Vegetables,
it down.
fuck them. Fruits, fuck them. Wheat, fuck them.
Meat, 1 meat a week. That's all you get.
Is that the proper syntax? 1 meat?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll have 1 meat, please, to go.
Josh, are you in school right now?
I am in school.
Where do you
Yes.
go?
Nerd life.
I go to San Jose State, and I fucking hate it. I hate it so much.
You're done with finals right now, right?
I have a final next week.
Why do you hate it?
I have a final right now.
That wasn't necessary.
I'm sorry.
I hate it because I'm a design major.
What are you
And
designing?
What that means is you have to, it's not like math where you turn in the problem and the professor says, oh, it's wrong. You're supposed to do it this way. It's where you turn in the math problem and he says, I don't like you. It's wrong. And then he gives it back and you're like, well, I don't know what to do with this. So you get a D in the class.
Oh, so
and it happens every semester where they don't like
It's very
me.
objective to how the professors
It's so
like
objective.
things.
And all the design, I hope none of them are listening, but all of the design
Objective.
professors at SJSU are trash.
Actually, we brought in the whole department for this episode. Guys,
Oh
guys,
no.
come in.
We brought in the
dean.
Here they come.
Joshua! You talking shit, Joshy?
I didn't mean it. Please don't give me an F.
So designing what?
Taking a typography class right now. I just finished actually, so mostly manipulating type, making it look nice on a fucking poster. Before it's
Like graphic design?
Yeah, graphic
Oh,
design.
okay,
yeah,
okay.
so
Okay.
logos, posters, typography.
So what made
all
you go with
shit.
that?
I was good at it in high school. I took a bunch of classes in high school. Like I took computer-aided design with Brandon. That's how we met.
Yep.
And then I took graphic design, like a year later, and that shit was fun as hell. So I decided to go with that major, and it was the worst mistake of my life. But honestly, there's nothing else that I could do.
Is it still fun?
It's fun sometimes. When I get to do my own work, like I recently put up a website with all my portfolio on it.
Hey, nice.
JoshuaRodriguezArt.space is my website.
Hey, don't plug it till the end of the episode, Josh.
Donate to my Patreon. It's called Up Your Butt.
Wait, pull it up right now.
I got you.
Pull up his Patreon.
Did you use that Keanu Reeves website commercial thing?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, do you not know what I'm talking about?
Squarespace.
Oh, Squarespace?
Yeah.
No, I did not use Squarespace.
Speaking of Squarespace, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring the Little
Thanks
Boys
to
Room.
Loot Crate. Do you want a box of shit in your yard every morning?
You want a box of trash? Use our promo code
What's your
Little
fucking
Boy.
site called?
Oh, this is pretty streamlined.
pretty neato.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Aston actually saw the homepage when I was working on it, but I coded the whole thing in HTML.
Oh, nice.
Really?
That's it's good skills.
Do you want to do work for us and we will pay you at all?
Absolutely. I was looking at your guys' logo and I was like, this is fucking garbage. I could have done so much better.
I made it in MS Paint.
I took a HTML class in high school, and I didn't do well on it.
So tell me, how does that picture of you in nature relate to you editing type?
It shows that I'm artistic and a fucking pansy. So they're like, oh, he's got artistic sensibilities.
That's not you.
Those are my
very
girlfriend's
I
legs.
was gonna say those are very feminine legs and tight jeans. That doesn't look
Josh,
like
we
you.
don't like to make fun of the autistic community. Could you refrain from doing that?
Joshua Rodriguez is a designer, illustrator, and musician from San Jose, California. Since his childhood, he has had a passion for drawing and illustration. Bullshit! You just said it started in high school. You fucking liar.
I've been drawing since I was 4. You
been
idiot.
drawing dicks. Been drawing dicks.
So
They're good.
they're really detailed.
Still drawing.
They're so fun to draw. Have you ever drawn a dick? Like a really good dick?
I haven't drawn a dick probably since high school. With like the bell end curve and the veins.
I don't
and
think I ever drew it.
You've never drawn. I
Josh,
will draw a dick right now.
Hold on, I have a serious question for
Yes.
Josh. How many of those fucking S things have you drawn?
Probably like 2 when I was in 4th grade. I never understood what it was.
Not a real artist. Get him off the show.
Fucking
Get him
lie.
off the show. Get him off the fucking show.
That's me running down the stairs.
I'm sorry.
Brandon is gonna draw a dick right now.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna draw.
This is going to be,
great
again,
content-
another
great content for our
amazing
podcast.
visual gag.
Okay, we're not really gonna watch this, are we?
Shh, go on. I want to hear it.
All right, and then I'll draw one and we can compare. Put them side by side.
it's drawn in the vein. See, there's no contrast. You don't have any shading.
I will Photoshop it later.
We'll fix it in post.
That's a thin shaft.
It's modeled after me.
You pencil dick motherfucker.
It's
Why-
all about the thick head.
Why is the head of your penis half the size of the shaft?
Because I'm not good at proportions.
All right, let me get a whack.
Man, those balls are huge.
Apparently, neither was Jesus when he measured your penis.
Both your balls are bigger than the head. What's
What
happening?
do you mean?
What's happening?
What do you mean both your balls are bigger than the head?
Look at the head and then look at the balls. Why are your balls so big?
Yes, podcast
'Cause
listeners,
I'm
look
not-
at the head of the penis.
I'm not good at drawing. Your balls are pretty big. I have big balls. I
That
don't
dick
know.
looks like an eggplant.
That's the joke.
He's gonna draw
I get it.
Or is that a talking square box?
It's supposed to be a contrast, so he's coming in his own form.
Oh, mirror image. I like it.
The yin and the yang.
The balance of the universe. I like it. Great visual.
I got a question for everyone.
What?
What's your go-to karaoke song?
The Distance by Cave.
It's good.
Yeah.
I don't know that song. Can you name a Blink-182 song?
Nobody
Distance-
Likes You When You're 23 by Blink-182.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh God,
Alex,
Play it.
what's yours?
Karaoke?
Yeah.
I don't know.
you gotta sing it. You gotta sing it right now. You gotta sing it.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
It was a Friday night. I walk alone to get the feeling right. We started making out, and she took off my pants, and then I turned on the TV.
And that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. And I'm still more amused by TV shows. What the hell is ADD? I'm afraid it's actually my age. What's my age again? Nobody likes you when you're 25.
All right, we're just gonna play Blink songs for the rest of the podcast. Or I'm gonna mic my guitar.
Wait, hold on. Can you play Basket Case by Green Day?
I don't know how to play that.
What songs do you know how to play? Yo, Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand.
I mean the
Don't make that face like it's an obscure song.
His face of just
the Archduke Franz Ferdinand,
Sorry,
who was assassinated and kickstarted World War I.
sorry.
Yes.
I don't listen to hip hop.
World War I is a trigger of mine. I'm sorry. I just fucking hate the Ottoman Empire. Can we talk about the Ottoman Empire for like 5 minutes?
Honestly, kind of a trash empire.
Pretty fucking trash.
The lowest tier of the empire.
I think autumn is the worst season.
that's rude.
It's all the Ottomites.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa! Hold on. We don't tolerate sexism and sexual harassment at the little boys' room.
He asked.
Yeah. Want to get out of here?
I don't know.
Oh, well, let me know.
I don't know how to drive.
I gotta go home.
I gotta ask my mom.
Mom, can I get my dick sucked by a stranger on the internet?
honey. Be back by dinner.
Make sure he wears protection when he fucks your ass.
Oh.
Let's write a song. Josh, give me a verse.
I went outside the house today.
No, like a musical verse with strings. I'll do the lyrics.
you
I'm
mean
the
a-
writer.
You mean a chord progression? You musically inclined fuck? I thought you play guitar.
A verse. A verse is made up of chord progressions. If I wanted chord progressions, I would have asked for it. Yeah, I walked outside my house. I watered my lawn. Planted some poppies in the grass. Harvest the beans. Put it in my skillet. Then I made some lunch. Made some lunch. Peanut
Lunch.
butter jelly in my belly. Lunch. Peanut butter jelly in my belly. Peanut butter jelly in my belly. I made some.
Peanut butter jelly in my belly.
I saw that rhyme and I went for it.
Yeah, you did.
That was good. That was good, Josh.
We fucking nailed it.
Can we do a ballad? Can we do a sad song?
No, you have to start off talking.
This one's for all the dads out there.
all the dads that just weren't good, but they tried their best. I'm sorry. I didn't mow the lawn. I'm sorry. I didn't touch your slong. I'm sorry. I didn't take out the trash. But I'd do it all again just to see your face. Put it in my butt. Put it in my butt.
Well, that took a left turn, huh?
Little daddy boys, I suck at life. I wish you would have taught me.
I like that little daddy boy refrain.
Thank you.
Little daddy boy. Beautiful. Ooh, shred it.
Brandon was a serial killer. What kind of serial killer would he be?
Toaster crunch.
I imagine,
Would he be one that also fucks?
Yeah.
Can we have a callback to an earlier podcast? Syria? Anybody?
I'd be a Syria killer. I'd bomb the entire country of Syria.
You'd be more the Ed Gein type. That's the guy who like made furniture out of skin.
I see him.
Didn't
Oh,
he
that
dig up
guy's
his mother?
That guy's scary. But I see him more as like a John Wayne Gacy, like dresses as a clown, goes to kids' birthdays, and
Yeah.
then murders them after.
Well, he didn't murder kids at the birthday parties. He would like just pick up kids.
That
on
would
the
have been a
roads.
cool party trick.
Do you know?
my next act.
Do you know how he like?
Stab.
You are dead and raped.
do you know what he did though to like get kids like trapped?
Oh, John.
What?
He would let kids handcuff him behind his back. And he'd be like, "Oh, I can get out of these handcuffs." He like has the keys and he uncuffs himself. He's like, "Oh no, it's your turn to try."
Oh, geez.
and when he handcuffs him, he's like, "Oh, I had the key," and now they're just stuck being handcuffed.
That's fun.
Why do you know so much about serial killers? You training? It's like superhero training for you? Or?
You gotta respect the masters.
Hey, homepage.
I'm prepping.
No, I've been listening to a podcast and it just timelines of serial killers for some reason.
You listen to someone else's podcast?
Do you know? Yeah,
Respect the brand.
it's a stand-up comedian called Dan Cummins.
Yeah, you would listen to this. Cummins. Stop touching me with your fucking feet. It's bad enough you take your shoes off when you get into my house and you gotta touch me with your
The
fucking
entire
feet.
time he was singing, I was trying to like rub his crotch with my foot.
Trying, you did because it's so big. You couldn't help but touch it because it's so big. It got big junk. I got a lot of junk.
What
in the
about
paint.
serial killers? Josh, you'd be a serial killer.
Would I?
I feel like Josh has.
You have the
some
dead
demons.
eyes.
Josh, look at me.
I feel nothing.
Josh probably likes to choke during sex or something. He probably likes like hard shit, you know.
Bring out the whips. Bind me, daddy.
Actually, I just prefer to get like lathered in butter and then autoerotically asphyxiate myself while I wiggle around like a worm.
Does the butter ever make it so like you slip out of the noose?
Those are the bad days.
Do you reuse the butter for cooking?
That would be wasteful if I
Yeah,
didn't.
very true.
He's moved out in the bay. He can't afford to waste.
Can't waste that butter, dude. You can't waste it.
He refreezes it.
Jesus.
All these callbacks.
How is that a callback?
Freezer. We were talking about freezing meats.
Oh, I thought you meant to another episode.
So in
I thought he was gonna make a really like obscure connection. He's like freezer. We were talking about freezing
Talking
meat,
about freezers in episode 2 at 23:27.
which we
right
mentioned James Branson, and then James Branson was in a movie.
Where there was a freezer. Come on, guys.
There's a freezer in scene 13 near the very end, right after the climax.
why did everyone just become like from Milwaukee? Like all your voices went upwards.
Everyone but you.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus, Alex. We're going to Milwaukee.
You know,
Milwaukee boys.
funny thing
I
about
have a timeshare.
hold on, funny thing about Brandon saying "get on the bus" like that to me in that voice.
Oh!
When we were kids and we used to take the bus home.
It was high school. We weren't
Or-
kids.
Look, kids.
When we were kids
Those
4
are-
years ago.
I declared myself a child 4 years ago. It wasn't even 4 years ago. That was 6 years ago.
We were young adults.
I don't know. When I think of high schoolers, I think of them as kids.
Right.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway, we were taking the bus, and I hit the thing to stop too soon, and it stopped maybe like 2 bus stops before we had to get off, or one.
It was just one. Yeah.
It was like 2 blocks away from the stop, and like I pulled in the guest stop, and like when the bus stops and nobody gets up to get off, everyone's like, "Who the fuck pulled that?"
Yeah.
Brandon just looks at me. Get off the bus, Alex. So like in like a fit of like panic and like like being peer pressured, I had to get off the
No one's
bus.
fucking forcing you to get.
Because he pulled it and the driver stopped. I was like, that's rude. Get off the bus, Alex. He stopped for you.
I was too young to be like, I pulled it on accident. Yes, what?
I'm actually dumb. I pulled it.
What a submissive, complacent.
Yeah.
little cunt.
Then I had to run to the next bus stop.
No, he did the Alex run where he doesn't move his arms. It's all shoulders.
Is it a thing?
You don't use your arms when you like half run.
Can we have a demonstration, please?
Yeah.
No.
Can you pace the room?
Can you demonstrate for our podcast listeners how you run?
Can you do a dab while you do it? Only with your shoulders.
It's just like you have a problem.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna put on deodorant because I stink.
Can I watch?
Yeah, come here. Yeah, that's how it works.
Anyway, I know a lot about serial killers now.
Thank
Do
you.
you guys want to hear an interesting story?
Yes.
Sure. Enlighten me.
Do you guys know who the BTK killer is?
What? That sounds familiar.
It's BTK for bind, torture, and kill. He was a guy who I don't remember what state. I think like Iowa or something. He would break into people's homes and like bind them and like torture them and kill them. And he did it for like a long time. And he loved to fuck with the cops and like write in through the newspaper. So then one day in the newspaper, he thought it was like a game. So he was like, "Hey, if I put this on a floppy disk, can you guys trace me?" And they're like, "No, it's okay. You use this floppy disk." So then he
think I did
submitted
hear
a
about
floppy
this.
disk, and they found his fucking name on a file.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and then that's how he got caught after like 30 years.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, what an idiot.
How was your deodorant
I
adventure?
smell fucking good right now. That's how it is. You smell that? It smells like alcohol.
Smells like ass.
Smells like shame.
I thought.
It smells like day drinking
That's my favorite deodorant
and
flavor.
disappointment of your parents.
Old Spice day drinking.
Oh god, day drinking. Ugh.
Have you guys ever had a shower beer?
Yeah,
I've done it.
Dude, those are the best.
A shower beer?
You drink a beer in the
Crack
shower.
open a cold one while you're bathing?
No, I don't think I've ever been
I
sad
thought you were
enough.
referring to brewing beer while bathing. Because yes,
brewing beer. When you get the hops in there, it's nice and good.
it's very difficult.
Get the dead skin.
Only
in
the
there.
best of the best.
You used your shower to brew the beer?
Oh yeah.
He moved out. He can't afford to waste. He's got to recycle.
My girlfriend brought home Pabst, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? We can't afford this."
You can't afford Pabst?
We have our own.
Weird that.
Do you drink now? You used to not drink and
I
smoke
don't.
and stuff.
I still don't. So I turned 21 this February.
Happy birthday.
Let's sing happy
You made it.
Happy
And-
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jose.
I'm not convinced you know my name.
Yay!
The gag's gone on too long.
What gag?
The name gag.
Yeah.
No one here has said my name.
What are you talking about, Joe?
What's my name?
You literally said your own name when spelling out the
My
website.
name is
Jebediah.
Jeremy, not Jeremy. Jeremy. I'm full of fucking germs, such as
I am
cancer and
Jeremy.
Ebola.
I'm Jeremy. Hello.
I have Ebola. I'm black.
I'm black. I got sickle cell. I don't float when I go in water. Boys.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Does anybody have a lifesaver?
What were we talking about?
I got one in my purse.
I don't remember.
Oh,
what
you were
talking about.
fuck. What was Josh talking about?
Oh, Josh, you don't drink.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
So it was your birthday in February?
My birthday was February. It was very difficult
Yeah, fucked up.
to tell people that I didn't want to drink because they were all like, "Let's go get fucking hammered," and I was like, "Why are you talking like that? Please leave me alone." So it was really, I feel like people just thought I was being very dismissive and didn't want to hang out with them because they're like, "Oh, he's 21. He's obviously gonna go get fucked up." But I was literally just gonna sit at home and play Skate 3.
Nice.
Nice.
It was a good birthday.
You just need to convince everyone you're a recovering alcoholic, so they don't want to drink with you.
So
Nah, man.
that's heroin, but yeah.
Same thing.
Close enough. Close enough.
So have you never drinking before, or do you just not like to? Or?
I've never done it. I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me. I have a lot of
Break it out,
alcoholics in my
Brandon.
Never
family.
done
Break it out.
Right.
I'm getting
I'm the same way though.
I have moonshine peaches. If
My
you
family's
wanna
notoriously
start.
bad alcoholics.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Wow.
Alcoholism. New topic.
Yay!
Let's talk about
Who's
alcoholism.
had struggles with the alcohol? Raise your
Who's
hand.
been to an AA meeting before?
Nope.
Oh, tell us about it, Alex.
I haven't.
Tell us
Bullshit.
about your experience.
I was your sponsor. You tell us.
Could you imagine Brandon being a sponsor? Smoke this weed, Alex.
Where do I
Brandon,
submit
do
my
all these
sponsor
drugs
tape?
and alcohols with me, please.
Okay.
All right.
It's only bad if you do it more than once.
It's
like,
okay if you do it with your sponsor.
It's like McDonald's. Just have it like once a month.
Do you think you'll ever try the alcohols?
Probably.
Special occasion.
You'll probably be like me. I didn't drink all throughout high school, and then
Bullshit.
I never drank in high school.
First time we met, you got fucked up.
I was high. I didn't drink.
At that party?
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I didn't drink.
I was on drugs. I wasn't drinking.
What about like that whole year we were stealing alcohol?
I don't remember drinking any of it.
Probably because you were drunk.
He was just in it
I
for the
remember
theft.
getting
The
drunk
thrill.
with you, dude. Like you,
White people. They steal because they want to have fun, not because they need it.
I don't know. I was
Right.
pretty broke. I didn't have an income. I created my own.
We were all children. Nobody had an income.
Brandon created an income by
People
stealing
had
headphones
income.
and selling them.
And then
I kind of wish I had a
graduated to
job in
al-
high school.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have had the fun.
Oh no, these are broken.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
it annoyed me how it looked.
Are your glasses broken?
They were. I bought
Mine are
new
broken, and people mention it all the time. And I'm like, I fucking know. They were $500. I don't want to buy new ones.
They
How
still
do they
wouldn't
break?
Where, on the left side, I can see the screw.
The which one is it? Is it this side?
Yeah.
This screw. It's actually a fingerboard screw that I found, and I was just like, huh! And I stuck it up there, and it fixed it.
Nice.
Let's make noises.
You and Aston have the same frame style. Like you're from the '60s.
We're married now.
Blood brothers.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was wet.
Sorry about that.
Wet fist bump.
Does your girlfriend drink at all?
She used to. When she started, like
Till
at the
the-
end of high school, and then started college, and then she was like, "This isn't for me."
Till the incident.
Till the accident.
Until you beat her.
I feel like I didn't really drink that much until I turned 21, and then I went off the wagon for
Yeah.
like 8 months.
Yeah.
And now I'm fine.
Yeah, I graduated high school, and then all it was drinking for
Yep.
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to drink a lot. I haven't since April, but and I feel good about it.
Brandon got shit faced like last
Oh,
month.
I got fucking bad. It was. It was. Yeah.
Oh, feeling so good.
I loved every minute.
The thing
of
with
it.
Brandon is Brandon doesn't have moderation. Like, you can't like drink.
Brandon, it's in or out.
Yeah, you're either like none or all of it.
Yeah. There's
I
no
don't-
like sticking your feet in the
the
pool.
water,
You just
right.
gotta dive in, cannonball, baby.
That's how I am. It's either
The
like
deep end.
moderation isn't really a thing. It's either let's do it or not.
Yeah. Well, because that's the point. You gotta get fucked up.
So how's living with your girlfriend?
It's a lot of fun.
Blink
I get-
twice if you want out. That's a lot of blink.
He wants out like 8 times.
No, guys, that's Morse code.
SOS.
Do you feel like an adult since you don't live with your parents now?
No. I feel like I'm on one big vacation, except I look at my bank account every month and there's money gone.
That happens on vacations too.
That does, yeah, but you're not at Disneyland.
How much do you pay for rent? If you feel comfortable talking about it,
I don't know, it's 1,600.
ain't that bad.
Between two people.
But for a studio,
Yeah, 800 between 2 people. But then again, you got to pay all the bills and then utilities and then all the stuff you need. So
We got it pretty made. I mean, he includes all the utilities and Wi-Fi and everything, so literally, like, all we do is pay rent.
How'd you fucking find that?
On Craigslist.
Wow.
So we took a gamble, trying to get murdered. We found a good place instead.
Your girlfriend has to sleep in my room, Josh.
What's interesting...
I don't allow sharing beds.
What's cool about the place is it has a vaulted ceiling, so it's really small, but it doesn't feel
yeah.
small.
Because it
when
has
you're
a
in
tall
there.
ceiling.
Because it has a tall
That's
ceiling.
cool.
So we have an attic, which is really cool. I've never had my own attic before, and the way he has it set up is super dope.
do you
There's
hide
like-
in there when the Nazis come?
Yes. So you can do
Can
that.
I read your
There's a
diary?
light in there. I keep all my guitar bags and everything in there. So if you guys wanted to take a risk and possibly fall into the bathroom from the ceiling,
Oh, you can
you
do
could sleep inside my little attic cubby.
Right on.
Sleepover, boys.
All three of us in one place.
Wait, all three of us. Why are you excluding? I was like, why, who are you excluding from this?
I was talking from
Because
the
he knows what's
perspective
up
of
there. He knows
Aston.
what's in the attic. He doesn't want to go. I tricked him.
Yeah,
Drops the cage.
I would never go into the attic, and I would never go outside of our place. About like a week ago, Taylor got like attacked by a spider, and it was just a really small one, probably like a couple millimeters, and it like fell on her, and she was like, "Oh fuck!" And I was like,
I don't think that's
so,
her getting attacked. Right?
So to her, so I killed it, and I'm like, this looks like a baby Black Widow, and I was like, fuck it, it's not, and we found another one that like jumped on her from the ceiling, and it was the same size, pretty small, and I killed it, and I was like, this looks the same, and I was like, fuck it, it's not poisonous, and 2 nights later, I take out the trash. And I'm like fucking barefoot, which makes this story worse.
Oh,
so
no.
I walk out, I throw the trash in the bin, and my landlord in the front of his house has like this rose bush and then our mailbox, and like right in between there's this giant web with like a full size like 2-inch by 2-inch like female Black Widow spider, and I was like, oh no. So I sent him a text. I'm like, hey, you got a big ass Black Widow in there. I ain't gonna fuck with it. It's not doing anything, but you probably can call pest control because those things are poisonous. And so I go back into my apartment, and
the spider's there with a knife.
he may as well have been, because I didn't have a knife, and I wish I did. So the doorway was like there, and his web was like cascading down in front of the door, and I was like, I don't know how I didn't fucking see this when I walked out. And then I texted him like, hey, they're like at our doorstep too, and he texts back and he's like, okay, well, I have some like bug spray, we can kill them both. And I was like, cool. And I come back out when he comes, and I don't know how I didn't see them, but there's 14 lined up all along the side of the entrance to my house.
14 Black Widows, like waiting to kill you.
Yep.
Like full size.
They were all averaging about an inch, like in diameter, if you draw a circle around. So they were all full grown. Most of them were male, which is fine, but there were so many of. So I was just like, has this ever happened before? And he was like, no, this has never happened.
Oh, he's
so
fucking lying.
He is.
He trained them.
There's the area that we live in. For some reason, there's so many like bugs and shit. There's like a bunch of cockroaches walking around. It's annoying. It's not a
hanging
big.
out.
It's not a big deal, but like the fucking spider problem has been plaguing me for like 2 weeks. So we spent like 2 hours at like starting at 10:30 at night trying to fucking kill them all. It was horrible.
Eliminate the pest.
So if you guys want to move in,
Fucking flamethrower.
Get a cat.
WD-40 and a lighter. Like fucking aliens. No, that sucks. I sometimes find Black Widows at work, and I have to kill them because they're poisonous, and I'm like, you're probably gonna kill someone. So
Well, the thing is, Black Widows, when you're an adult like us, if they bite you, it typically won't kill you.
oh, it's a little.
no, you'll just like throw up for like 3 days straight,
Right.
and then
We might as well die.
It's like brown recluses that will you'll just drop dead probably.
no, you don't drop dead. Your wound decays and you get infections and stuff.
And if you don't take care of that,
Yeah.
Wound Decay sounds like a good thrash metal band.
But what's good is only female Black Widows are poisonous. So like the male ones, if there weren't so many of them, I wouldn't have fucked with them because I'm like, all right, just kill anything that tries to
Do you
come
think
in.
that's like God's analogy for real life?
Women, right? Am I right, fellas? Am I right?
Killing everyone.
Can't live with them. Oh god.
No, fuck that,
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
God, I hate spiders. Like, not like I don't like. I'm not scared of spiders, but I don't like them. Like, I'll avoid them if I can. Cockroaches, I can't withstand though at all.
Cockroaches.
They move too fast for their size, and it
freaks me
doesn't
out.
look natural.
Right.
I've never seen one fly, but if I ever do, I'm moving.
I don't
out
think
of
so.
the state.
I don't think all of them. Fly.
I'm always the
I
one.
think
I'm-
if one does fly, we're living out Fallout.
right. Yeah, red flies or red roaches.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
When I take out my trash can, when I move the trash can, I turn the light on. There's always a bunch of them moving, and sometimes I do it at night when I get home from work, and I forget to put shoes on. And like
crunch.
No. The idea of one like scurrying away from me, and I don't have things to protect my feet. I'm like, I'm going inside.
My brother told me a story once. He went outside in the garage to the fridge, and it was at night. and he didn't turn the light on because he's like a badass, I guess, right?
Oh, no, scared of the dark.
Like
He's not scared of goblins.
he was at the fridge door, and he had no shoes on. He felt a cockroach climb over his foot. I'm like, yeah,
Bro, I would like piss myself. Ugh.
no, it's Derek. He's
I cut my foot off.
It's done. My foot's done. It lived a good life.
And the
think-
moral of the story: wear shoes and turn on the lights.
Do you think that's what mentally scarred him, and that's why he thinks chemtrails are real?
Is that why you moved to Colorado? Is that why you moved to Colorado?
Oh my god.
Colorado?
Should we call him and ask him about chemtrails?
First of all, Josh, what do you think of chemtrails?
Yeah. Do you believe in conspiracy theories? Any at all?
Typically, no.
What do you think about JFK? Was JFK killed by
I think he's a handsome dude who had lots of sex.
JFK, hot or not? Hot or not? Hot or not?
Jackie Onassis?
not with his brains blown out?
No, that's my favorite version.
It's the one that gets
I
me.
just have sex
So
with
many
the
more
bullet holes.
My favorite
Nice.
video of JFK is when Jackie Onassis picks up the brain pieces.
Then she eats it. The first zombie.
gains power. That's how you become
I'm
president.
the president now.
Bow to me.
Blood fucking on the set.
Oh my god.
She's passed away, right?
Yeah, she passed away when she was older, though. She was like 80 or 90. I
Okay,
think.
well then it's fine to joke about it.
It's okay.
But do you have any conspiracy theories that you actually believe?
I have to think.
What do you feel about flat Earth?
Ooh, I saw a post on the internet that really got my wheels turning, boys. And it said, if the Earth was round, all the liquid would flow to the bottom. And it was this image of all the continents on the top and then all the water at the bottom of the globe.
Wait, were they
I don't
real
wanna-
or was it a joke?
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Let me show you.
Good thing it's a plane and not a planet.
Good
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
Why aren't we falling off? Why aren't we going so fast?
It's a giant frisbee disc.
Where's the Z plane?
Um,
Math jokes.
I'm trying to think about.
You boys ever take a geometry class?
I think 9/11 was an inside job.
Geometry was the only math class I passed on the first go. There it is.
Look at it.
I know. I saw a glimpse of it. Let me see.
Wait, is this an iPhone 10?
It is.
The more you look at it, the
I've
funnier
never
it gets.
actually held one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's all right. It,
Water flows
It's
to
an
the
iPhone. All I know is every time I'm on a call, so I was like, I have an iPhone 10, like, press your home button. Like, I don't have one. It's like, go to your fucking home, Jesus.
The funniest part is that most of their reasons are because they don't understand how
Gravity,
science
yeah.
works.
I saw a post on Twitter from the Flat Earth Society, whatever the fuck they're called, and it was like, "What do you think about
Retards.
Mars?" And they were like, "Mars has never been observed to be flat," and that was the end. They were just like, "It's not flat, it's round." But
I
Earth
read
is
something where
flat.
people think the moon and all the other planets are like holograms.
and made of cheese.
It's
Yeah, it's bad.
What do they think of the moon?
It's a
They
hologram.
probably that it's a flat piece of cheese. It's like a cracker.
Well, we don't like any racial stuff on the podcast, Josh.
Yeah, you spick. Watch your mouth.
I'm gonna say the N word. 1, 2, 3. The N word.
You know, I've actually been cut out.
What
a
a
few times
maverick.
from the podcast
I've had to
for
edit.
saying
I've
that
had to
word.
edit it out of the show a few times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a word and you guys have to finish it.
Vigala.
Viola.
We were looking for
Viola
vinegar.
Davis.
Oh, Vin.
Vin Diesel.
I stole that joke. I can't take.
Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham.
It is Bo Burnham.
It is Bo Burnham.
Bum
That's,
Burnham,
That's
more like
why I
it.
didn't feed into your plagiarism.
I'm calling the dean.
I tried to donate sperm this week.
Oh yeah. How did that go? Run us through it.
They said no.
Oh, they did, but
They said I'm too stinky.
You walk through the doors. Not him. Not him.
I got some cum to give, boys.
How was the reading material?
I came in with my pants around my ankles. Like, where's the room? Give me the cup.
Okay. Walk us through the timeline. What happened from beginning to finish?
so I saw the ad on Craigslist, and I was like, "Oh, it's a good way to earn some money."
Is this in a guy's fucking basement?
Yeah, it was in
I
a
thought you
guy's
went to a
basement.
facility.
You're joking.
No, it was in a guy's basement.
He was in his van. He picked me up.
It was a mobile
Wait.
cum donation unit.
He walked up to you and he was like,
Was
"Can
this
you
really at some
inseminate
dude's
me?"
house?
No, it was at a fucking legit place. Jesus Christ. Do you guys think I'm that dumb? I'm just gonna like whack off in some dude's room with him
I
watching
wanted
me?
to believe
Yes.
it so bad,
Well, believe it. It happened.
but don't tell them.
Okay. Walk us through it.
So, saw the ad online. I applied. Like, you fill out a mild questionnaire, kind of like general information and shit. The ad, I'm pretty sure it said no one under 5'9", which I thought was kind of fucked up. But I mean, no one wants short
Don't want the
kids.
short boys
Right.
polluting the gene pool. That is fucked up.
So I applied. They like, all right, yeah. So come in, just and we'll like continue with the process. So you make an appointment. You go in. You fill out like a 10-page questionnaire thing.
Did they ask
survey.
you what race you were?
Yeah, they asked about like what race my grandparents were. They asked like drug use in the
Were
past.
your
like-
grandparents new?
I mean,
All right, we're looking through your account. We got a couple red flags here. Your grandparents.
Afro-American, huh?
What's up with that?
We don't need more black babies.
We're trying to do a better service here.
No, but so you filled that out. You asked a bunch of stuff, and they need a specimen sample because they need to test to see if your sperm count is high enough. Because the way it works is they freeze your sperm, but when you unfreeze it, it needs to be at like the average sperm count of before it was frozen. So they're looking for dudes who have like an extremely high sperm count so it can withstand the freezing process. And she was saying like most of the time that's why you don't pass, and they only like pass 1% of people who apply. So she was like, yeah, here's a cup. Here's the room, just like pick your stuff. They had a booklet of DVDs of porns. The one I picked was Titty Tales. Disc 3.
Tale of two titties.
God. Full circle. No, it was
The Tale of Two Titties.
I forgot about that.
it was much different than online porn. Like there was no like shitty story. It was just like bam, action. Like
Really?
it starts out with them just like making out in a room. Yeah, there's like no like, oh, I'm here to walk
Have you
in.
never seen porn on a DVD before?
No.
I feel like the porn
Or
on
not-
DVD
not
stuff would
at
have
all.
the exposition.
No, it's just, and then they have a bunch of scenes.
It's just one of those montage ones where it's just different scenes.
No, they have like at least 16 scenes with different.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like it just cuts from scene to scene of just people fucking. Like
Yeah.
there's no. Like,
They went to the
context.
video store and they were like, "All right, we got to cut down time as quickly as possible. Just give me the shit that gets right to it."
They had an option to where you can just play like the cum shots, and it just ran through them all. Yeah, it was neat.
They have a super cut of all the cum shots.
They have a super cut on.
You know that's what Brandon. You know that's what Brandon's into.
No, I tried it, but it wasn't working. You know what? It's like
Wasn't work.
I thought it was gonna be easy. I thought it was gonna be like in and out, because I like to do that.
I'm a master.
You know, I like to jerk off in vacant rooms.
No, but what happened is like when you're doing. Oh, and you can't use lube too. You would have loved it, Alex.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
I
hold
know.
on. Wait. You dry-handed
You
it?
have to because the water or lube can fuck with the specimens. So I basically ripped my dick off trying to fucking masturbate.
I feel like that's like not
Inhuman.
good.
Yeah, it's cruel and unusual punishment.
You went to
Wait,
prison.
why you say I would like it?
because you said you were a dry guy.
Oh, that was a joke. I'm not.
Alex isn't a monster.
Dry Guy is my favorite Mario character.
Did you spit on your own hand?
No, I didn't use it because I was trying to pass. But okay. Anyways,
I just got that joke.
I was trying to go, and it's very hard to arrive.
Fuck yeah.
It's difficult to finish when you get to that point. You have to grab a cup and then start to aim, and like you're trying to do it, but like you're hitting the edge of the cup.
What
with
if you
your,
fuck up?
Why not just use the wax cup as like a slippery lubricant?
It wasn't a
surface?
wax cup. It was like a plastic screw-on cap. It wasn't like a Dixie cup.
Wow.
It wasn't like a fucking red Solo
That
cup.
would be-
Yeah, just come in here.
It's like salsa cups.
Oh god. No, it was actually a really big cup. I'm like, do they expect a lot?
Fill it up.
But so it killed it 3 times. Me just trying to like aim and blood still was dry. Like I was out of my zone. But eventually I did it.
and I'm like leaving the room.
You fill the cup?
No, I didn't fill the cup.
1/4?
Yeah, it was probably like an eighth. It was like I knew I didn't put out as much as I do because it was such an unusual circumstance. It was.
Did you not do it for a bit beforehand?
You have to not do it for 2 or 3 days, and I feel like they
That's
think
an
I lied
eternity.
just because of how much came out. But yeah, so I left the same time as this guy left, and he was in a nice ass suit and stuff, and it was really weird. And like I went to go put the DVD back, and I dropped the cup. And it went under the table. So he had to stop and wait while I grabbed my cum cup. Dude, it was so bad.
Holy shit.
And then so you have to put if you like missed some of the some of the specimen like didn't make it in the cup. And I put no and none did, but like there was nothing in the cup to begin with, so I'm pretty sure they thought I was lying. But the dude went back and got snacks before he left, and like we both walked out and both like sat in our cars just like for a minute.
Where the fuck am I? Why am I wearing a suit?
It was so funny.
Wait,
so many layers to take
Did they
off.
tell you why they declined your seed?
No, they said like you're normal, like your sperm works and stuff, and you got like a normal
got a normal
sperm
dick?
count. Functional dick.
Regular dick.
So the thing is, they need it to be abnormally high because they have to freeze it.
And when it unfreezes,
Unthaws.
you lose a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. So.
So if only 1% of people are getting approved, does this mean there's going to be no genetic variation if you go to a fucking sperm bank?
Well, unless
They're
it's,
just like, all right, we got
unless
3
it's
guys
one
to
type
pick
of
from.
person.
Well, I mean, 1% of people who apply, right? Not 1% of everyone.
And if all the races are applying, unless it's just all like white folks or all.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's just going to be like Jimmy from Arkansas who's giving sperm to everyone because he's the only one who's able to fucking.
he's the only one who can come a bunch.
I want to say there's like rules about that. Like
Did you get paid for your time?
they gave me a $5 gift card to Starbucks.
Whoa!
I'm a $5 slut.
This one's on us.
Treat yourself. So I got a frap on my way home to replenish.
Worth it?
No.
What a day out! I got to come,
Yeah.
and I got Starbucks.
How'd you explain that to your mom? Hey, where are you?
I didn't tell her.
Susan, can you get it? Let's tell her right now.
We have her in the back.
On it. Can you bring her out?
I never left Brandon.
How do you feel that your son is just going around giving his seed away to
Josh
people?
takes off a mask that he's wearing. Eats with your mom the whole time.
Jesus Christ.
You're grounded.
No, Mama, no.
Do you think you're a good donor? Do you think your genetics are good?
Yeah, I'm pretty superior.
I would have a baby with Brandon.
See?
We're having a baby right now.
Under the
I'm
table.
announcing it live on the show.
Me and you,
I'm giving
Ashton?
birth to it as we speak.
I'm Brandon.
I'm born.
Jesus Christ.
I just the idea of going into a room and like knowing that people know that you're going into that room to jerk off is so weird to me.
They're facilitating the room. The weirdness is on them, man.
That's true, but like, could you hear people in other rooms? Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
It's funny. I was like, should I turn the porn up loud? Like, is this going to throw some dudes off their game?
They probably get off to the idea that other dudes are jerking off near them.
Yeah, he's right here. He's right here.
Can you get right by the door for me?
Can we do back to back on the door? like a
You
prison
go in
wall.
my cup, I'll go in your cup.
Fucking gross. But yeah, they had snacks out and stuff. They
You
had
get any snacks?
Hustler. Nah, that dude did though. I wasn't really all that hungry.
What kind of snacks were they? With like protein bars?
They were like the cheap little kid snacks that you would put in the emergency meals. You know, like the shitty crackers and like granola bars. And
It was a
little
bunch
juice
of like
boxes.
iron-based stuff, so you can shoot your load hella far. Eat all this spinach and then go.
Oh, the entire time I had a poop too. That also threw me off. And I like
Fill the cup with poop. Is this not what you wanted?
Here you go. Here you go. You just run out the door. Here you go. Sorry. I'm sorry.
it's so packed, it's leaking out the fucking thread. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I went in the room. Oh,
got nervous.
what was funny? I got the first disc, right? And I tried to play it, and it like was scratched, so it wouldn't press play. So I had to like put my pants back on, go out, switch the disc. Yeah, it was bad. But I was like,
the dick's broken. Oh, sorry, it slipped. Oh god, it got dick on the brain.
Only fucking you, out of everyone I know, would be like, yeah, I want to go like jerk off in like a sterile room. For
it was not about jerking off. It was about donating sperm to people who can't have babies.
No, it was
it
about
wasn't.
getting paid, you
No, it
fucking
wasn't.
asshole.
Whatever, yeah. It was about getting paid.
Man, the whole dry thing is throwing me off.
Brandon-
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
Brent, so if they did accept you, how much were they going to pay you?
It was like 150 per session. It was
That's how much I pay you for you to come on me. What the fuck?
Well, and stop being fun.
Or you should just harvest it. Your body looks pretty sterile.
Inhale.
Let me use you as a carrier for my seed. Your body looks sterile.
Yeah, it was an experience.
Should we all go?
We
As
should
a
all
little
go.
field trip?
Yeah.
See who gets accepted.
Josh, we're going right now.
Pack your things.
You ready to
Only for the same room.
Wait, hold on. When was the last time you whacked it? Was it at least 2 or 3 days ago? Or
Oh god,
came?
it's been so long.
All right, you're good. You're good to go. You're probably
Well,
all.
I've been
stocked
holding it
locked.
in.
Wait, don't you live with your girlfriend?
Yes.
They're abstinent. They're waiting till
Wait,
marriage.
are
He
you guys-
said
are you guys
he
abstinent?
said he said whacked it. I haven't pulled my pud in like
He hasn't had
God.
to because
Oh,
he's
yeah,
such a
'cause-
ball. He's getting laid left and right.
5 times a day, 3 times a night,
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
good.
1 meat a week.
1 meat a week. Look at all these callbacks.
Full circle.
We're all about circles, baby.
It's like poetry.
Poetry, like that songs we did.
Yeah, let's go back to let's take a musical break.
Musical.
Sing a song about coming in a cup.
Okay.
Coming in a cup.
Give it to us.
Human in my butt.
Coming in a cup.
Oh, this is sad.
I'm just coming in a cup. I'm just coming in a cup. 'Cause I'm coming in a cup.
I'm coming in a cup. I whip out my pecker and I pull my pud and I come in a cup.
I went down to the grocery store. I don't really know why I was there, but I came inside of everyone's cup. Security came and kicked me out. They said you can't come in those cups. I said, why not?
Why?
Because I'm coming in
Coming in a
this
cup.
cup.
Coming in a
I'm
cup.
coming
Coming
in the cup.
in the cup.
Oh, I'm coming.
Human.
Human.
Nice.
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 Good
Nice.
song, good song.
Coming.
Does anyone else want to sing?
Yeah. Let's do it.
What kind of song? Who's singing? Who's singing?
I got it.
You got it.
Give me like.
You had too much of the spotlight. Can I just say?
these guys don't like the spotlight?
Aston, sing. All right, I'm gonna
Give,
lay down a beat.
give me a beat.
Oh wait, how's it go?
What is this?
You got one shot.
One opportunity. Mom spaghetti. Mom spaghetti.
Palms are sweaty.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Dad's
He's nervous.
ravioli.
Auntie's linguine.
Papa's pasta.
Uncle's lasagna.
Grandma's rigatoni, motherfucker!
Woo! Fuck yeah. The music.
Grandpa's tortellini.
Name some pasta.
I can't think of any.
Cousin's capellini.
Brothers fettuccine.
In-laws baked ziti.
Sister's panini.
There we go.
That's gonna be an ad, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Incest tortellini.
Oh god.
Maybe not that part.
He just said sister.
Too late.
I will not be brought down for the sins of another.
Oh.
This guitar costs $3. You just hit it on the thing.
I hit you on my thing.
I'm gonna play all the chords one step down.
Actually, that's one step up.
Avant-garde art rock. It makes no fucking sense. No fucking sense.
Is this a King Gizzard album?
For the next 8 minutes, it's just gonna be noises I recorded in a field.
Ambient field noises.
Dad! Dad!
No.
Quite an eventful field. I'm glad I came tonight.
So you'll be glad.
Subscribe to my Instagram. I'm Brandon. Fuck you, Josh.
Wait for me to hit the pedal kind of off time.
That's it. That's funny. It's still weird.
Fun. Done.
I'm Alex. Here's some color palettes. I'm Aston. I post nothing.
Dude, I haven't posted anything in like a month and a half.
Yeah. I post nothing. I'm out.
You know, Ashley just kind of goes through phases. She doesn't post anything, and then one day she'll just post like 4 things.
1 billion dog photos.
Right.
I was stockpiling them. Josh doesn't post shit. Hey, look at my doodles. My good doodle. I don't think people are going to appreciate us just hitting the table.
What?
I'm new to this. Is this okay?
Vote in the comments if you like it, audience.
Subscribe to our Patreon if you like it.
Keep that view count under 50 if you like that content.
Keep the view count under 50.
Pretty accurate.
How do I cancel my watch?
I had a question for all of you guys. Imagine like your perfect like attraction to the opposite sex. Like your
ideal?
Ideal, yeah.
Okay.
My girlfriend.
Now that person's a Nazi. Would you fuck that person?
Okay, how deep into the Nazis are they? Is it like
armband? Armband.
Do they sympathize or
Like-
are they
like-
hardcore gassing them?
All right. Like when you find out someone is really into God, but they don't talk about it all the time, but you find out like it just comes up one day, and you're just like you were a Jesus freak?
Do we mean like World War II Nazi or like nowadays white supremacy Nazi?
Which one would you rather?
Old school Nazi? Because I feel like that's more or less.
So they have a time machine.
No, I feel like more or less this is more. She might have been forced into it for some reason. Okay,
Well, first of all, your girlfriend's from the 30s.
right. Lots of bush.
So,
That's what I like.
my fave? I don't like breathing down there.
Fuck.
Okay, so you mean like if I was dating Tara, and then like 6 months
All right.
in,
Yeah.
it just happened to go to a conversation like, yeah, World War II, man, that shit was fucked up.
She's like, "Can you grab my coat from the closet?" Oh yeah, and it's just a Nazi shrine in there.
Or do you mean
Or
like
like, what if like you met someone at a bar and like you guys like hit that shit off well, and like you go back to her place and like
you fucking leave?
But what if you're like on the bed, like you guys are like
But what if you
first
haven't
base.
had sex in 2 weeks?
You bust you
2 weeks. That's your breaking point.
Do you fuck the Nazi?
It's been half a month. I'm just a man.
you bust a nut and you leave.
You bust
And-
a nut
and
in
you
the Nazi.
You tell none of your friends.
No, you bust a nut on the face of a Nazi.
You come all over her face even though she said no, and then you say, that's what you get.
With your
So-
impure
And then
blood.
you make her wipe
No.
it off with her armband.
What you do is you make her get on her knees and stick her arm out, and then you come on her face.
You come on just her upper lip.
the negative.
Hitler. Blood and soil. Oh.
Gross.
Is that really your fucking question?
Yeah. Would you fuck a Nazi?
Would you fuck a Nazi?
Yeah, I'd do a lot of things. Yeah, I'd probably fuck a Nazi.
Could you hate fuck a Nazi? Is that a thing?
See,
I don't think sex for Brandon has emotion.
I
to
think
it.
that's the most acceptable way to do it.
Fuck you.
the way I'm thinking is like you find out the last possible second, like you guys are about to fuck, or like
like I'm like okay, so
like you're on her bed, she's taking your pants
No,
off,
no,
and
no.
then you look to the side, you
It's-
see like a
it's
Hitler
even,
picture.
It's even more or less like you're putting the tip in.
Yeah.
And
And you're just like, what?
That awkward moment when she says the Third Reich instead of your name.
Oh fuck!
Yes.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
Right, so I have one hand behind a knee and the other hand on my dick putting it in, and I look over and it's like, why does your dog have a swastika?
Yeah. Like,
it.
why is Hitler on your wall?
Do you guys know about Count Dankula?
No.
So he's this meme boy on the internet.
Is he a
He's-
Nazi?
No, he's from Ireland, and as a prank, he trained.
Oh, he taught the pug.
yeah.
Yeah,
He taught the pug.
yeah.
He went to jail. He just got
Yeah.
released, but he's gonna fight the
yeah.
charges.
Freedom of speech. That's Scotland, right? That
I think it was
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
It was I forget which.
Yeah, that was bullshit. That was bullshit.
But
Did he fuck his dog after making a Nazi?
I'd sure hope so.
what if it's like you're fucking her, and then when you finally turn her, you finally like flip her over, she has like a swastika on her back.
Oh, that'd be yeah.
You're going in.
Just Edward Norton from American History X, just a
All on her
huge
back.
thick swastika.
You
Just
put a-
look up,
put a
go in.
blanket.
Oh shit!
Just like put your hand over it to like not look at it.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah, like, do you keep going or do you just fuck that
Oh,
Nazi?
I'm already halfway in. Like,
What if, like, your friend's like, yo.
my lizard brain's already taken over. There's no ending this.
You finish on the tattoo. It's symbolic.
right?
That's what our forefathers would have wanted.
Your impure genetics on that superior tattoo. No, yeah, like, what do you tell your friends? Like, yo, you hang out with that girl last night? You bang her, bro? You'd be like, yeah, just not mention the Nazi
I would
part.
not mention it
Yeah.
unless I was talking to a Jewish friend.
I'd be
like,
afraid I would. It would slip.
See, that's why I say I would, because
So-
I'll probably keep that secret.
When we chased a Nazi, like, what if she went to prison and had to join a white supremacy group
No,
to survive?
she joined based on, like,
Oh,
her
based
own-
on principles?
Yeah.
What if she invites you out one day and then she's like, "Oh, I picked out your outfit," and you get there and it's a pointy white hat?
Jeez, fucking.
We're hanging out with my friends tonight
It's a Halloween party. We're gonna be grand wizards.
We're all ghosts,
who hate the blacks.
but we don't say that really loud.
What if she's like, I'm really into like magic and stuff? And I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, I'm a grand wizard.
I'm a high wizard of the north.
Jesus Christ! What a fucking question.
I mean, would you? Yeah.
It depends on if I get to go on the cross and get burned.
Oh.
Because that sounds fun.
What are some memes that you guys enjoyed
Josh, what's your favorite meme?
as of right now?
As of right now,
Your favorite meme of recent
that is a
years?
really good question.
I know, that's why I asked it.
I really like the one where Kermit falls from the sky and kills himself.
Oh, he's
no!
jumped from the building.
That one's a good one.
I love
Haven't
that.
seen that one.
It's really good.
Other memes. Been watching a lot of cat and dog videos. My Instagram is littered with cat and dogs. No
Same,
pun intended.
Same.
So anything funny with a cat or dog? There it is. I think she calls him by the wrong name.
She's like A-B Cookie Monster.
And he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, I'll fucking kill myself."
So, what's everyone's thoughts on the Yanni Laurel thing?
It's Laurel.
don't
I
fucking
tried to
care.
hear
I want it to go away so bad.
Yeah.
I heard Yanni once, and I had to really try, and I stopped
Spectrum
hearing it.
toss.
Brandon,
I don't know. It's weird. I only
why not? We're sharing.
Coming,
No.
Lord. Kumbaya.
Fuck that. No.
What, you don't want to hold hands with another man?
Not with three
What are you,
other
fucking
men.
gay? I bet you kiss girls on the lips. You fucking
bet
queer.
You let, I
Yeah,
bet you
I
let
do,
girls
so
touch
what?
your dick.
So what?
I don't want to be ostracized for my preference.
The White House video, though.
When Sarah Sanders or whatever the fuck her name
Yeah.
is comes up, oh my god,
Fake
it's fake news.
human Sasquatch.
Fake news is funny. That means
We're normalizing it.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Covfefe. Remember
Did you
that
watch the
time?
White House video?
Nope.
Oh, should we pull it up?
Yeah, fuck it, pull it up.
No one make noise though, because it'll fucking.
No
feed
giggles, Josh. It'll feed back. White girls
Have
and
you
weed.
have you seen that video of that white girl?
Oh, that's from Disjointed. It's like a segment. Yeah.
Oh, you
you guys,
showed us this.
Have you guys seen that video of that YouTuber though, or that Instagram chick who like remade "This Is America" about like being a woman?
No.
And it's fucking horrible.
Tight. Is it good?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Gentle, I love it.
But yeah, that fucking video is pretty.
Josh, you actually just watched it. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm in trouble.
feel like
everyone's in trouble.
I feel like that was punishment.
But Josh, don't you get it? They're relatable now. They
You
know
know-
the memes.
You know, Taylor brought up an interesting point. Taylor's my girlfriend, if you guys didn't know. But she was saying that, remember that episode of Rick and Morty where Jerry and all of them exist inside a simulation? It's like a
Season
CPU.
2, episode 3. Yes, I remember.
She was saying that this is one of those scenarios where an alien is fucking with us, and we haven't figured it out yet. That none of this could be happening.
No, it could, man.
Because it is.
We're not that.
How do you know it's not a simulation? Is the core message?
I mean, isn't life just like
Because my dick isn't as big as I want
a
it to be.
simulation?
I should be able to
Just
control
add
the
some ones and
simulation.
zeros.
Can you give me that big dick patch?
Also, remove Harablind, please.
No, I think I brought this up the last time. Like, I had this idea that life is just an organic, natural simulation, and then once you die, your like consciousness leaves.
You're so deep.
I know. I go deep too. But yeah,
Fuck that video.
life is just a boneless simulation.
That was almost as bad as the Egypt pie video.
Oh yeah,
which one?
It's fucking worse.
Oh, the one where he's like, you could still do things on the internet.
You can still have a fidget spinner in real life.
Oh, that fucking douche.
Yeah.
That passed, right?
No, I want to say I saw something that said it got overturned, but
I'm pretty sure it did. But
yeah.
No, I saw a thing where it's like it's good now.
Oh, like we're safe.
Yeah,
Oh
for
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Thank God. Fuck that dude.
So, stories of the week. My favorite one is that lawyer who was caught on camera reporting or telling two people speaking Spanish in a restaurant he's going to report him to ICE.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, someone recorded him. He was a lawyer in New York.
I did see this.
And fucking, someone started a GoFundMe to fund a mariachi band to follow him around New York.
Fuck yes.
And there's just a bunch of videos of him on the internet right now of like CNN and like a bunch of news reporters trying to record him, and he just starts sprinting down streets. And I guess one of the lawyers in his firm went on quote saying like, "Yeah, we're pretty fucking surprised he had like the audacity to like show up to work the next day."
Fuck. Yeah.
Imagine being outed as like a bigot.
Yo, he's fucked. He's fucked for life.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being one of those Mexican people? Like, oh shit, am I gonna go back?
Right. Well,
There's a white man saying he's gonna take me back, and I'm inclined to believe him.
reasonably nowadays, it's not far off. So there was that guy, and then there was the white woman harassing the black people having a barbecue in Oakland.
Still didn't see that one.
Who?
That just sounds offensive. Like, no barbecues, please.
No.
Wow, you're eating meat, really?
In Oakland.
Wow, really? A barbecue?
So
What is this, the fucking barrio?
the story goes that she started harassing these people having a barbecue because they were using like charcoal. Apparently, it was a rule against the park, and she was like calling the cops on them and stuff. And when the recording started, everybody was telling the camera because it was a white girl recording. He like walked over wondering what was going on, and apparently she like changed her tone. She was like a lot less aggressive now that another white person was there, and blah blah blah.
Let's play the victim now.
Right, and then even the black people were like, "We've seen the fire department walk by us like 3 times. They've waved, haven't said anything. This isn't a problem." And like she just kept harassing him, and eventually the cops got called, and she got taken away.
Good.
Fuck
So
yeah.
now there's videos of her like crying and stuff, and like the internet is fucked up. And I don't support what people are doing on like Facebook. I've seen it a few times on like those videos. People found their phone number, their home address, and a bunch of information.
I'm not a fan of that.
And just start fucking posting it.
Yeah, that's
What's that called? Doxing? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, they're doxing people.
No matter if you're in the wrong, even I'm not
Oh,
a
I
fan.
mean, like sure, this lady's a piece of shit, but like,
don't
If you use charcoal, you deserve to get doxxed.
don't like find out where she works and tell her
Yo,
employer or
DDoS
whatever.
Don't DDoS me, bro.
It's weird too because you know how like most folks on the internet like they only post shit there.
right.
If you send it to enough folks, there's going to be that one person who's down to go. To
Right,
their-
exactly,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is the issue
Yeah.
because now you're all complacent.
You're
with,
opening it up.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But my favorite part about the story is that, like, I think when the story went viral, a bunch of people in Oakland, like hundreds of people, threw a giant barbecue in that park.
Fuck yeah. Using charcoal.
What did they want them to use? Propane?
I don't know. I'm not sure, probably, but like, you know, she was being petty because they're black,
Yeah.
and
You wouldn't have done.
It's
done
a
that?
charcoal. I'm pretty sure if it was white people having charcoal barbecue,
She
she
wouldn't
would have
have
not
said
had the fucking audacity to walk up.
Can
And
I
of course,
have some?
she's one
Or
of
they
those-
would have been considerate enough to use propane.
right. Just the way she's dressed, though, like I hate the way she looks. Like she's an older white lady, has all of her hair pushed back.
She has those
and she has
glasses
like baseball glasses on.
Can I speak to the manager,
An off-duty cop.
She looks like an off-duty cop.
I love those white people. They're the best.
Fuck yeah.
Those fucking glasses. Those stupid fucking glasses.
They look like gas station glasses.
Yeah, shitty gas station glasses.
I got these sunglasses. I paid $300. Dude, they fit my face.
I fucking hate those glasses. The fucking pointy ones. Say, oh, bro, whoa, you play sports?
I wonder how bad her day was that she just felt the need to do that and continue.
I'm
with
sure.
it.
I'm sure it got to a point to where she felt like I can't back out now.
Oh yeah, because
I'm already in.
as soon as you back out, you admit you're wrong in the first place.
Oh right, there's
can't do that.
there's a photo of her crying outside of a police car
Oh,
because
poor
like
baby, poor baby.
guess what happens when you harass people?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Call the fucking park ranger.
Yeah, or go up to them. I don't know. Did she like address them first? Did she go up and be like, "Hey, you can't do that"?
I'm pretty sure. The video doesn't start from like the beginning of the altercation. The video started, or at least the one I've seen, when another white person walked up and was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
The solution: we need a time machine to go back to this moment and see.
Figure out the truth.
We need the truth.
The facts, the figures.
Brandon, fire up the time machine.
Oh, bleep, bleep, bloop, bop. All right. Yeah.
Oh, we're back in the 1930s.
Hello.
Whoa!
Oh my god, that's the joke. Now we're like actually time traveled.
What do you mean we did? Whoa! Racism over there.
That's a
It's
hot
normal.
Nazi.
Everywhere.
It's normal.
Well, it's normal nowadays too.
Oh no! Me and Brandon are being attacked. Aston and Alex are fine.
So Aston's Filipino.
But he looks white.
He's white. He's pale complected.
Brandon looks pretty white.
I mean, my hair and
He has the devil's curly hair.
You also have green eyes.
A lot of black folks have green eyes.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they're
Just
people.
because they're black, they can't have green eyes. You
Well,
racist son of a bitch.
no, I don't respect
Might as well
them.
call the
I don't-
cops on some fucking.
I don't respect them, so
barbecues.
I don't look them
I
in the
bet
eyes.
you don't. I bet you don't. Fucking.
They have no color in their eyes, Brandon, because they have no souls.
Anyway, Josh, you keep bringing up the Hispanic side of things. Or you want to talk about something?
His last name is
Hello, my name is
Rodrigo.
Josh. I'm a dirty spick. I don't have documentation. I
the
don't.
No, keep going. This is good.
My social security number is a fallacy.
How was it crossing the border?
Pretty chill.
Do you have 18 sisters and brothers?
24.
How many aunts and uncles do you have?
80.
You know that's funny and all. I like actually have like 80 like cousins and uncles.
Wow, you're so
Me too.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, no, it's just like that's just like a true thing that happens.
Yeah.
Red is just like, it's like, I have no family. Fuck you.
The entire like white side died from cancer and shit. So-
And then the black side died from salt.
what?
Never mind.
No.
Diabetes.
Explain. I don't think you get diabetes from salt. It's a sugar thing.
Is it?
I think
Yeah,
he was
it's a sugar
implying that you're
thing.
salty.
No, that was too far of a reach for his puny brain. Diabetes is a sugar thing, man.
Yeah.
Which type
you
of
High
really-
cholesterol.
Have you really lived this long and thought diabetes was from salt?
He was eating sugar all this time, and he's like, I ain't touching no fucking salt.
I'm golden.
Alex, you might want to get checked. Oh fuck.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
When we all die from salt.
Salt will get us. Yeah, no, it's insulin. It's a sugary. It's a sugary.
It's a shuggy. I can't have any shuggies.
It sounds like a racist thing. Get those fucking shuggies out of here.
Those dirty
I don't want to
shuggies.
see you with no fucking shuggies, all right?
If I see you
Keep
dating
the-
a shuggy.
Keep the race pure.
Oi, suggies.
How do you feel about racism, Josh?
He likes it.
I think it's funny to make fun of racist people. I think what a lot of people don't understand about my sense of humor is I'll say things mocking racist people.
It's
So
like
I'll say,
ironic, right?
Yeah, I'll say like ironic racist shit, and people are
Satire.
like, yeah, it's satire. That's the.
I think that works for our generation because we have this unspoken understanding that racism is bad and it's stupid, and it's like,
Well,
of course, we are kind of.
I would hope our generation does. But
I think most of us do. Like us, for sure. We realize like
Well,
it's not
us in the Bay Area.
true.
When I moved out of here and I moved to like Sacramento,
Ooh,
it's
Central,
yeah.
Oh fuck, yeah, that makes
There's
sense.
there's still bum fucks,
Especially
everywhere.
outside of California.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
Taylor's like family, like she has family that lives in Arkansas. She's like part Thai, part like white,
shit.
and she has family in Arkansas. And there's like this sawmill that one of her cousins works at, and they don't hire black people.
What the
And
fuck?
like that's like okay.
That's straight up the policy there is they don't hire black people. And I was like, how does that fucking exist? And I guess it's just because we live in a fucking beautiful little ecosystem bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yet
Like, that shit still
we're the
exists.
crazy failed ones.
You couldn't probably call the cops on that place.
No,
Well, the cops probably don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Well, not
They're
the
probably
local
like,
cops, but you can
"That's
call federal
Or
enforcement.
the Better Business Bureau or some
yeah,
shit.
that's fucking ridiculous.
it's just fucking weird, the whole idea of it. But we're definitely in a fucking echo chamber in California.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I found a girl on Facebook the other day. She had a profile.
Oh fuck yes, I love this.
I'm gonna read it off. It was a post about those two people who were found dead, like somewhere in San Jose on some back road.
Oh, up in the mountains, right?
Yeah, and she was like commenting on it, like,
And where?
Like up like Sierra Suncrest.
Yeah, there's like two bodies found.
Fuck.
man
yeah.
and woman.
Whoa.
And
I didn't hear about this.
they're commenting about trying to find suspects and stuff, and this white chick just posts in the comments like, "Build a wall around failed California, you mock them off in the rest of the world." So I click on her profile, and then this is her bio: a warrior, againist, alt-left, progressive, KKK, Marxist, fascist, utopian, Nazi, Democrat, globalist party.
Say that again.
A warrior, againist. That's how she spells it because she's fucking dumb.
She tried to spell against, but
Right.
she spelled
Yeah.
againist.
Right.
Jeez, fuck.
And then alt-left, progressive, KKK, Marxist, fascist, which, by the way, doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah,
Did she
those
use
are.
commas?
And then, hold on, here's my favorite part. She's against utopias. So perfect world, apparently, is something we want to fight against. Nazi, Democrat, globalist party.
Yeah, well, if you want to get into it, utopia is not. I mean, utopia is like not the perfect end game. It's impossible.
The idea of a utopia,
I
though, is
know-
like a world without suffering or
I kind of
struggles,
get
right?
what she was saying. Like the ultimate goal of communism or Marxism, it kind of goes towards a utopia.
Right, but to say you're going against utopia is just like a utopian.
But
not
what's the point of trying to progress if it's perfect? Why
for
would
the
you-
sake of it? But
'Cause
it's
for the sake of
not
knowledge.
not out of necessity, just out of whatever you want to do.
But why would you need more knowledge if everything's perfect already?
You want to know the world around you.
I don't know.
But why when it's
We're not perfect beings, so we can't speak on behalf of it. But
So if we're not perfect, then how can we create a perfect world?
I feel like we're overthinking this a little
Let's
bit.
ask
nothing
a
wrong with
salmon, the
overthinking.
truly perfect organism.
Chuck Norris,
I have a salmon with me that I brought. Let me lay it on the table.
salmon.
Is that what that smell was?
Yeah, it's the salmon.
You
So
can't
let's-
breathe.
Everyone ask the salmon what he thinks about his perfect world society.
Salmonella, what do you
Look.
think?
I just think she doesn't understand what she's saying when she says utopian. She also didn't spell against right, and she also said Marxist and then fascist.
I think she has
Hey, Aston, do you want to go get some coffee?
Yeah.
the
An
wrong
idea.
idea of what it is, but I also think I
Yeah, I'll have
know
a
what
flat
she
white,
has the
please.
wrong idea.
I
of.
assume I know
I'll
what
take
she
a
means.
macchiato.
I think
A
when,
macchiato,
I think she's like referring to like
grande
liberals'
venti.
ideas of
yeah,
like
yeah.
equality.
everything. Yeah, exactly,
venti.
exactly. Yeah, equality, not
Okay.
That's
ag-
not what utopia
ag-
means.
No, no,
right.
no,
Do you guys have Apple Pay?
no.
We're at Starbucks right now.
Where,
Oh.
Did you guys want anything?
Can I get a
Yeah,
vanilla bean
frappuccino
frap
with a shot of espresso.
2 shots?
Can I have a shit to give these two fucks? I don't have one.
Boom.
Boom.
Bada big, bada boom, bitch.
I love Apple Care. Damn. And Apple Pay.
Hello, Steve Jobs here.
From the grave.
Steve, how did the cancer go?
Oh, it got me.
Yeah, I got you because you tried to go with natural medicines, and then when it was too late, you
pancreas
tried to
is
go
gone.
back into chemo.
Homeopathic bullshit.
Yeah, for a smart guy, he's pretty fucking dumb.
I mean, depending on the cancer, yeah, there's maybe no.
Pancreatic cancer is pretty
Yeah,
fucked.
you can't fight.
At that point, you might as well sit around and eat herbs and sing Kumbaya.
Have I told you the stories about like people at my job who've like talked to Steve Jobs?
As he was dying.
Yeah, on his deathbed.
I mean, like in his dying phase, like
I don't think he was operating in Apple during. I think like he was a part of the company, but he wasn't doing anything.
I still don't think he worked for Apple. Like
I still don't think he's dead.
he's chilling and
They're keeping him alive.
Tupac in Cuba.
My team manager Dan, he's been there for a few years, and he has this story where he was in a meeting over the phones, and they had this sub company. I forgot what they were doing, but it wasn't working. And Steve Jobs was asking them, he's like, "Who works for this?" And then the guy was like, "That's me." He's like, "All right, explain what it does." And this guy took like 5 minutes to explain what the product was supposed to do, and then Steve Jobs was like, "Why the fuck doesn't it work?" And then my boss was like, "Holy shit!"
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was that type of guy.
Yeah, I heard Tim Cook's a really, really nice guy.
Tim Cook, more like it.
I feel like Tim is really like a down to earth guy. Like Steve didn't take any shit, and he didn't like to get kept waiting.
Yeah, no.
Like that was everything. Like
So is Tim Cook more of like a real person?
he's a real
Well, Steve Jobs just had like that personality, right? Where there's literally cases where another coworker was telling me that like Steve Jobs personally emailed the customer was like, "Don't fucking buy our products anymore. Like, quit calling us. I don't need you."
We don't need
somebody
support.
was telling me that like Steve Jobs like read all the emails that came into him, and he would like read shit because like sometimes with tech support with us, like customers will get mad and they'll be like, "Tim Cook, he fucked me," and then every team manager has to look over this case. So by the way, if you ever want to get your shit handled at Apple and you have tech support, if you email Tim Cook, shit gets serious. Really fucking quick.
Dude, that's like getting an email from like Bill Gates,
Right.
telling you to fuck off.
What if I like message Tim Cook and be like, "Hey, like I like your stuff. It works well, but there's one thing I don't like. When I stick it up my ass, it doesn't work. What's up with that?"
He'll tell you how to do it.
Do it right.
He'll fly out.
Here's the thing. Are you
show
spreading
you
your, are you
himself.
spreading your cheeks before?
No.
Get some duct tape, put it on the inside, and then wrap it around into
No,
your inner thigh.
no, you get a wood wedge. And you spread,
Like a
spread and
doorstop?
clamp.
Like a doorstop?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
spread and clamp at a right angle.
So you go into your garage and you get a vise.
Go on.
Get some motor oil, lube it up,
WD-40, yeah.
yeah, and then spread and clamp.
Spread and clamp.
Spread and clamp.
That's the mantra here at Apple. Spread and clamp.
I feel like Brandon is into like that duct tape stuff.
No.
Do you like to be bound?
I
Or
can't.
bind?
No, I can't remember the last time I've seen a roll of duct tape. Because I use them all.
I fix everything.
I can't remember the last time I see one because I'm always blindfolded.
Amen. No. It is pretty hot when like they hold your hands back and they're on top and you're like, "Oh, hey."
I thought he was going to say, it's pretty nice when they hold your hand and then they give you pets on your head. And it's like, yeah.
I was confused. I was like, what?
And they take the ball gag out your mouth and
Pretty
then,
nice when they hold your hand and tell you that they love you.
then you're a good
They
boy.
show you
Fucking
affection.
shit gets me off.
It's pretty hot when they tell you that they're gonna leave you and find someone better.
I love the point when you guys both take off your furry costumes and then you get to
And
see
then you
the-
embrace, but you're still kind of sweaty from the costumes.
you got bits of fur
Fuck
stuck
yeah.
to you. Yeah.
And you still have the tail in your ass.
I always keep the
Plug.
the butt plug tail.
Bro.
Furries confuse me. Can we talk about furries?
Yeah.
Josh, what's your stance on furries?
I don't agree with what they're doing, but I think you should have the right to do anything as long as you don't hurt anyone.
Yeah.
So I think
But it's
if
hurting.
It's hurting my eyes.
If
hurting
you
my
want to
worldview.
dress as a fox and walk around town, are you any different from the people walking around at Disney? You're just not getting paid for it, so you're not doing it right. So that's my only critique.
They should
Be
get
smart
paid.
about
Get
it.
paid to be a furry. Go to Disneyland and be like, I've been doing this for years. I can bring my own suit.
It's not a real character, but it's okay. We can make it work.
Just put fucking mouse ears on the fox.
I don't know if I've told this story, but
You-
the night I graduated high school, we went out to eat downtown,
Jesus.
and we were waiting outside, and it was like the night before Fanime started, and there were just a bunch of people running around in fursuits, and I've never seen my dad look more confused in his life.
Were they like being sexual with it too?
No, they were just like running around.
See, that's the thing that gets me weird about it, because it's a sexual thing,
It's
right?
inherently sexual.
So
yeah.
if you're in public in your fursuit, that's like being in public with assless chaps,
Or like
or
a
like
gimp
in all
Unless-
suit.
or like a gimp
exactly.
suit,
The
Yeah.
fursuit has clothes incorporated. If it's a naked fursuit, I'm calling the
they were-
fucking cops.
Yeah,
Hey, get that
Yeah,
Red
Fox.
Rocket shit out of here.
Red Rocket.
I got a naked fox down on Fifth Boulevard.
He's showing his magenta crayon.
And what's also weird is like it's like anime creatures. It's not realistic bear suits and shit. They have like the big eyes. It's like a cartoon.
I think
animal.
I would respect.
you imagine-
I would respect a
Hold on.
realistic.
Hold on.
Exactly,
Realist
right?
furries.
Could you imagine furries if they're running around in actual animal costumes?
An actual, yeah, like I
Oh
I
my
don't,
god, that would be so much weirder.
yeah. It's weird that it's like anime in the first place.
I'd respect it more if it was a real bear.
Dedication.
I identify as a black bear.
That would limit the amount of like animals.
Kids
you could
wouldn't
though.
be like
It
weird,
would-
like attracted to it.
Yeah. Did that come from Japan? Is that?
I don't know.
No, I don't think it came from Japan as much as it came from this weird counterculture of cartoons and My Little Pony bullshit.
I don't think it came from My Little Pony.
Yeah, I think you're just associating furries with weebs.
Foreign furry fandoms.
Just look up furries.
Yeah. It's just the anime look. That's what makes me think it comes from Japan. A furry is an enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics. In particular,
Go
a
down to the
person who
wiki
dresses up, costume, avatar online. God, fucking
yeah.
damn. Subculture,
You see that picture, Josh?
fictional anthropomorphic.
You want to
It's
fuck
his
that?
face.
You can see
Sci-fi
the
convention
pussy's
in
pussy.
1980.
Yeah, it says inspiration allegorical novels, including works of both science fiction and fantasy, cartoons featuring
Like
anthropomorphic
Ghostbusters.
Okay, so it just came from sci-fi shit.
furry-
Yeah,
The
that's what I'm saying.
remake.
I don't think it's inherently Japanese.
My fursuit is Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, from Steve Galacci. It was an Italian. Italians caused furries.
Yeah, fucking Guido.
My first soda is Bill Gates.
My fursuit is a fucking meatball.
Wait, what?
My first soda.
yeah, it's
Italian.
called the Fursona.
My persona. I fucking hate everything.
It's like
just-
Persona, but with fur.
The thing is, they're all just the most socially awkward people.
Ooh, who's that? Who's that? Go back.
I don't know. It loaded up.
Yeah,
hello.
What kind of furry is that?
Frederick Walter Patton.
That's my persona.
Hold on, go to what is this book called? Retrospective.
I don't know.
Oh, he's a historian. The furry future. 19 possible prog. Oh, God.
Where?
What the fuck?
I don't see it. Oh.
Well, that's him as an editor, as an author.
Watching
Furry
anime.
Reading manga, 25 years of essays and reviews.
This fucking dude just got paid to watch anime all for 25 years.
Fuck, dude, I'd watch anime for 25 years.
I don't know what it is, but I can't, like, get into anime too much.
Have you seen Akira?
Oh, yeah. Akira's, like, classic stuff like Akira or, like, Cowboy Bebop I'm cool with.
Oh, I love Cowboy Bebop
But, like,
so much.
Shit like newer stuff, it's
Yeah.
just not for me.
Well, newer stuff is very much like teenagers in high school play volleyball.
The thing that
and
gets-
then teenager girls show her ass.
The thing that, like, ruins anime for me is all the fan service.
Yeah, I can't stand
Yeah.
it.
Like, ooh, she's wearing a tight skirt.
Right, it's really weird, and I think
I don't know what it is.
I don't want to be like racist, but like, why is there like a Japanese obsession with schoolgirls?
But she's actually a 200-year-old demon, Alex, so it's fine.
And she has a dick.
But she's back and eat.
Um,
It turns into a gun in episode 6.
I don't like those animes, but I do like really well done animes, like Cowboy Bebop.
FLCL's a good one.
Trigun is really good.
Ooh, Trigun's fun.
Yeah, there's one on
The
on-
genre that you don't like has to have a name for it.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called though. Hunter x Hunter is really really fucking good if you've ever seen it.
What's your preferred anime, Josh?
I've only watched like 2 fully, and then I'm in the middle of watching Bebop. I love Bebop.
Bebop's so
Oh,
fucking good.
fucking Bebop.
The
is so
music
good.
alone is like,
Yeah.
it's so fucking good.
Have you seen the movie?
Mm-mm.
The movie's really
No.
good. You should watch it.
But I've watched Initial D.
Why does anime make me cry
Um,
so
How to deal with the cringy side of anime.
I've watched One Punch Man.
Oh,
One
that's
Punch
really
Man.
good. Yeah.
It's my fucking jam.
There's a anime right now on Amazon. I think Amazon made it. It's called Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, which has a really, really interesting art style that I think you'd like to it.
I'm trying to find the name of the genre.
So, Josh, how do you feel about child pornography?
Do you support it?
No.
What is your ideas on our Lord and Savior, Kevin Spacey?
I loved him in Call of Duty and when he played a cat.
Everyone forgot about that. 9 Lives,
Fuck
right?
yeah!
Fuck
Nine
yeah.
fucking
Can
lives.
we do a commentary on that?
I'm down.
Let's do a Let's Watch.
Let's watch 9 Lives.
Oh, I have a story from work the other day where
Kevin Spacey. Show.
Save it for next week.
Aston edited in
Wait,
some storytime music.
we're not done.
Oh, go.
No, it's in regards to like child porn though.
At work? What the fuck?
Right.
Jesus Christ.
So I had this customer, and right off the bat, he's being a dick. And the first thing he says is he called earlier, and somebody didn't speak good enough English.
Someone deleted my child porn.
No, so he says the advisor before me wasn't speaking good enough English, and he couldn't tell where the fuck she was from the Middle East, so he hung up. And we said he just called back. He was mad because they were playing ghetto-ass bullshit. So then he gets to me. I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to help him out. He's being a dick the entire time. I'm trying to tell him what to do, and I'm trying to explain why things are doing. He's like, hey, don't explain it to me. Just tell me what to do to make it work. And I'm like, oh, fuck you. Okay, so I'm trying to help him out. And he says, I'm going to put the phone down. I go, okay, sure. And he goes, hello? Respond to me when I'm talking to you. And I'm like, oh, fuck you, dude.
What the
So then we find these screen shares. I'm trying to fucking help him out because he's retarded. And he fucking opens up his internet, and there's like 9 tabs, and every tab has the word Lolita in it. And I'm like, you're such a fucking prick.
No.
You should have mentioned that.
No, I would probably be fired.
No, because like if they look through the log,
Yeah.
And find out he's a prick and that he brought some child porn dude to justice.
they probably don't want him to escalate.
I do tell him that everything's recorded. But yeah, he like he hit like every base of like you're a piece of shit and I don't want to talk to you right now.
Yeah.
Just 9 tabs and everyone had the word Lolita in it. I'm like, you are such a fucking
Why do
prick.
you need that many tabs? And you can't cycle through them all that fast on your phone. What the fuck?
It's always assholes like him who also don't understand how the internet works.
Why are there so many passwords? I don't understand.
I don't remember.
Why can't I
making them
just
all.
Why-
set one up and have it
Why
be
can't I
there?
have a password open my computer and Apple and my mail and Facebook?
And I'm like, because they're separate companies with different services.
But why?
I'm like, oh my god.
competition, capitalism? I don't fucking know, guy. Just go back to
Josh,
whack.
you don't do a lot of troubleshooting, right? Or like tech stuff? Unless sometimes the people come in.
Our store is interesting because
It's the
in-
loop one, right?
yeah. So at my old store at the mall, we just delegated everything. So
Right.
we had a Genius Bar that would just send them over. So a lot of the time we do tell them to head to a Genius Bar store, but sometimes we'll like take care of them.
Right.
Yeah, it kind of sucks sometimes, but it's also because people will like old people all the time will bring their like,
But
giant
it's an
computer.
Apple store.
Yeah,
Their
but
giant
like I
fucking
always feel
desktops?
bad because they bring their like heavy ass laptops. I'm like, well,
They're
fuck,
bringing,
I'm not,
like- they're bringing
I'm not
what-
gonna send the 80-year-old man to another store when he just lugged his 20-pound desktop computer into the store.
He's bringing his fucking 2008 iMac in.
Why don't they call before?
What do you mean you can't fix my Apple II? What do you mean?
Is it out of warranty?
You think that's a fucking joke? People are that dumb. I had a guy the other day who didn't turn his computer for 8 years and then wondered why it didn't boot up.
Oh my
I was like, maybe because there's probably a bee's nest in it. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I have back when I did work at a Genius Bar store, they got this Mac Mini in, and the guy was having issues with it, so they took it in the back, opened it up, and
Anthill.
just larvae all over the main logic board, and there was like a
What?
nest of like flies and shit. And they closed it up, sent it back, and they're like,
You turn that away, right?
Yep.
How
Yeah.
does
We
that
can't-
even fucking happen?
Dropping
"Was he live
food in there?
outside?"
When they open stuff in the background for liquid damage, do you ever just open it up and it just smells like piss?
Oops,
I'm sure it's happened.
I dropped my sandwich in my computer.
I've-
Better leave it there.
I was told that's what happens sometimes because with liquid damage and stuff,
Go
right?
drop it in the toilet.
You have to check the indicators, so you have to open up whatever it is, and they say like if you open it up and it smells like piss, they'll fucking just like put it right back to you and be like, no, we're not touching it.
Yeah, that's
It's a safety hazard. man.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
biofluids and shit.
Have you ever had a customer like make a fucking scene? In the
Oh
store?
yeah. It gets
Tell us.
crazy.
Hey, we gotta erase your hard drive. Yeah, I've gotten really good at telling people how to do that now. Like, we're gonna have to erase your hard drive. Thanks for
I haven't backed anything up in the last 12 years.
Well, that's why you're supposed to, you fucking idiot!
I don't back my shit up.
So I learned a really good life lesson with stuff like that. When you give hard news and you have to preposition how to do stuff like that, don't... So for my examples, like when people are like, we're going to have to like erase your hard drive. It's not like, hey, do you back up at all? It's like, okay, where do you normally back up to? Mm-hmm. And let them tell you that they're in the wrong because they're the ones coming at it then, rather than you being like, is it something you do?
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe. Do we have to figure it out? Just be like, where do you back up to? Be like, oh, I don't. We're like, oh, well, that's what it's there for. You're going to have to erase your computer, you piece of shit. Anyway, yeah, Josh, my job is telling people to go to your store without knowing what your store does.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you, Apple.
I'm still waiting for the day that you call me.
Brandon, we should just start working at Google.
Fuck them.
Oh.
Let's do it.
I heard Google's a really good company to work for.
Google
Better
is,
than Apple.
Google is scary.
Google, man.
Because people have this preconceived notion. Like, it's really easy at working where I work to just live at work because you pretty much have all the shit that you need. Like, there's a really good cafeteria.
Your store is in the...
It's connected to the main headquarter campus. So, especially with Apple Park opening up, like, it's super easy to just live at work. Like, you don't
need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Isn't there living spaces there?
I don't think there is. No,
Okay.
no. But Google and Facebook do have subsidized housing,
Right.
and they literally have every amenity that you would ever need. And some people think that it's like this convenience thing, like, oh, they're like giving all
to
these
keep you there.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, you have no excuse to leave. It's like, oh, I have to leave for the day to go to a dentist appointment. It's like, use the fucking on-site Google dentist, you shit.
It's the old equivalent of when steel mill factories would have housing about 40 feet away from the mill.
Yep.
And then they'd only pay you in currency that worked for their company.
I heard
Take some fucking Google bucks and go get a haircut.
I heard this dairy company did that. They like bought a new factory or plant right next to where they were going to build a bunch of houses, and then they bought all the houses. So all the workers, not like they didn't. It's not like they didn't have a choice, but that was just the best choice for them to move in because they gave them a deal on paying rent and shit.
Right.
So when they moved, yeah, it was kind of weird. It's like, damn, you're kind of twisting arms.
I wonder how that would be living in those houses, though.
Well, I mean, if they're new, they're gonna be fucking nice.
I bet it
Right.
smelled like milk.
Right across from
Or
the
like
plant.
yogurt.
Unfiltered milk. I don't like the smell of milk.
I don't really think about the smell of milk a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't drink milk unless it's in cereal.
I do like yogurt. I've been a yogurt boy for a bit.
Do you guys finish the milk in your bowl of cereal, or do you like
Yeah.
throw it?
Depends
down
on
the
the cereal.
True.
If I'm eating Fruit Loops or like a Fruity
If it's
Pebble,
Fruit Loops...
See, if
Cinnamon
it's
Toast
Fruit Loops or like fruity flavored cereal, I won't. Like if it's Captain Crunch or something, I won't. It has to be like a chocolatey.
What? The fruit
type of
milk
cereal.
is the best
Or
milk.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Honey Bunches of Oat.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Me
it's like
and-
honey sweet milk.
Me and Brandon have been talking about that cereal for months now. It's
Really?
the best.
It is
Which
the
one?
best.
Honey
Honey
bunches of
Bunches?
oats.
Yeah.
Because it's really sweet and you get your fiber and you get a nice satisfying shit
See,
after.
I prefer the almond, but he likes the honey flavor.
Yeah,
I like-
fuck almond.
Yeah, the almonds, they hurt my
Have-
teeth.
Have you tried the just bunches?
Yeah.
Where it's just the bunches?
I don't think that's a
Ooh.
cereal.
Oops,
though.
all
I think
berries.
I think it might just be like a granola thing.
They did that for like
They
Captain
did,
Crunch.
yeah.
It was horrible. It was like, this is
It's
just
all
sugar.
berries.
It's just all berries.
Just bunches. It's like the
Yeah,
Cheez-Its
look.
that are only
It's,
burned.
It's just the fucking bunches. It's so good.
Have you seen that?
I feel like that would like.
Which one?
It's Cheez-Its, but it's only the burnt one. They're like extra toasted, but they give you like a fucking. It's a box of burnt cheese.
Is it good?
No, it's horrible.
Instead of throwing them out,
Hey, do you like burnt things in your mouth?
I feel like the Just Bunches would be like too much. You need the.
Right.
Well, you don't get
The
a
flakes.
big bowl of it. But no, the just bunches are. They're
Well,
fucking
how
So-
are you supposed to have a nice balanced breakfast? Without
Do you
a
just
full
not
bowl
like
of
the
bunches?
fruity flavored milk, or do you just like chocolate milk?
I just don't like milk in general.
Okay,
So
yeah,
like
me either.
very specific types of.
Do you
milk.
remember when you were a kid and strawberry milk was a thing, and people started thinking that like strawberry milk was like the bad milk?
Are you saying that strawberry milk isn't still a thing? Because daily I will drink strawberry milk.
Do you?
I love. Okay, so I do love flavored milk. I will drink a glass of chocolate or strawberry milk.
Chocolate milk is like the crack equivalent for kids.
I just remember people saying in middle school, like, "Oh, strawberry milk is like the milk that they can't use, so like they make it that."
I remember someone tried to tell me that chocolate milk is like when like cows like they get milk too hard and like blood gets in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
I remember that.
I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Conspiracy theories, child conspiracy theories.
Yeah, children are fucking weird. Have we talked about the Marilyn Manson rumor? For some reason, everyone in our
Oh,
generation.
like he got like 2 ribs removed to suck his own dick.
Oh, you know what? Me and my coworker spent like an hour talking about the other day on our
Dick
lunches.
sucking?
No, fucking the Mandela effect.
What?
The Mandela effect, where
Oh, yeah.
in
Yeah,
like we were just trying to like avidly find the movie with Sinbad where he's a genie.
Well, I had Mandela effect when what the fuck her name? Bad Baby came big and stuff. I remember seeing her like years ago on that Dr.
Catch
Phil
Me
show.
Outside?
Yeah, I remember seeing that like years ago on Facebook, but then it blew up now and I'm like, "Wait, this has been
It's already been out.
yeah, and I like thought I was going crazy, but then I looked the shit up and there's a whole like Reddit page saying like, "Yeah, like
This happened before?
Yeah.
So did that really happen before? Or?
I don't know.
I don't know. The one that always gets me is Sinbad and the image of
Yeah.
him being a genie.
Well, it was Shaq that was the genie.
Well,
in the
Shaq.
Genie
Well, the
movie.
thing is, when you ask people, they're like, "Oh, it's the movie Shazam, right?" With Sinbad, and like that doesn't exist,
No, it's Shaquille O'Neal.
right?
I bet you that's someone going back and changing a timeline or something.
That's what I said because our theories is always what it's like an alternate dimension sinking over into ours.
Yeah.
I rewatched Shazam maybe 4 or 5 years ago. That movie is actually kind of racist because like the villain is like a Persian dude and he sells rugs in the movie. Pretty sure.
No, that's just a stereotype.
It's not
Did he
racist
also have?
unless it's
Did,
black
Aren't
did
stereotypes
he have?
racist?
Did he have blue carpet and gold curtains?
I don't know. It's 5 years.
It's only racist if it's
No, but it's just like, oh, it's a Persian guy. Oh, he sells rugs. Okay.
It's only racist if he has power. Okay.
Haven't you seen Coco?
That's a good
I
movie.
haven't.
I like Coco a
Was
lot.
it good?
Coco was amazing.
I haven't seen it.
I cried at the end.
Me too.
Fuck.
You know, what was a
It got me.
I heard that was really good. I heard Kubo and the Two Strings is really good.
Ooh, I need to see that still.
Yeah,
I've seen it twice.
on
I don't know why I
Netflix.
said heard. I've actually have that opinion.
But yeah, Coco,
I heard my own opinion.
Coco, like getting through it, I was like, oh, this is a really good movie. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Usually Pixar makes me sad, and in the last 5 or 10 minutes, it's just, oh, okay, all right. Fuck.
Damn. Yeah, I heard.
Did
two
you
things.
identify with it?
You're
Oh yeah,
Mexican.
all the stereotypes. I was like, that's racist, but it's true. We do that. Fuck.
I make shoes. That's me.
I make huaraches.
Can you translate for a non-bilingual audience?
That means that's a type of sandal you wear on your feet. It's what Mexican people wear instead of shoes.
What's a sandal?
You see, a sandal is something you wear if you can't afford shoes.
I thought those were chanclas.
Those are my chanclas.
Don't, that's racist.
Chanclas are weapons. Let's be honest.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Deadly
So
accurate.
cultured.
Deadly accurate.
Aston is looking
waiting
at
for
available
waiting
overtime.
for shifts to drop at work. I'm sorry.
Your friends are up here.
get some fucking money, boys.
Let's pick Aston's over schedule for him.
I'm not trying to work Monday.
Work Monday. Work tomorrow with
Yeah,
me.
work Monday.
I forgot to eat today. Did anyone
Really?
else forget to eat?
No, I do that like every day though.
We had breakfast earlier.
Like I get off work at 5, and then I'm like,
You guys were just like, how can we include Josh just enough, but also exclude him for everything else?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Any last minute?
Josh, ruin a date in 4 words. Ruin a first date in 4 words.
ruin a first
You're
date.
on a date with Brandon. Say 4 words that'll ruin a date. First date.
Furry, Nazi, flat Earth.
Solid.
Damn.
Also, I think there is like a furry movement where they're also Nazis and white supremacists.
Fuck yeah. Do they stay in their suits and like
They have the armbands on their furry costumes.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that, like furries with like the armband.
That must be a very small. Now, is their furry character race racist, or are they racist?
Oh my god.
That's a good point because
then
they
they
could be
can
playing
deny it.
levels,
character.
dude.
Yeah.
No, my persona is racist. I love everyone.
That's
I
like
have
a serial
tons of
killer
black
thing.
friends.
That's what a lot of serial killers do. I keep bringing up serial killers, and I'm really sorry. I've listened to like 20 hours worth of podcast about serial killers in the past
Do you
week.
need someone to talk to?
Settle down, Dennis.
But that's that's what a lot of them do though. That when they finally get caught, they say it's like their persona, and it wasn't them doing it.
It was my other personality.
Right.
Classic excuse. I'm just crazy.
I saw a picture of like at the airport, like a furry group rented out an entire plane so they could fly together in their suits.
Did they fuck in the plane?
No, but they like flew together, and like all the air hostesses were like, "Okay."
I'm not gonna complain. Do they speak in barks and woofs and shit?
No,
No,
they
they
speak
talk.
to each other.
They're humanoid.
I don't know why.
Anthropomorphic.
The idea of furries to me is like them meeting up in a field in like some kind of open area where there's a little bit of dirt and sand, and they just fuck each other and then go back, and then they spread out into the forest and go their separate ways.
Do the costumes have special holes?
Oh, I bet.
I'd assume.
Because you can't take the whole thing off to fuck. That thing must get so stinky. Oh my god.
How do you wash that?
You don't. Dry clean? Can you imagine taking that to the dry cleaners?
Hi, welcome to the dry cleaners. Hey, can you? What the fuck is this?
Can you wash my shame?
It needs to be steam cleaned.
Hey,
Get those stains out, please.
wash the crotch extra really good for me.
Can you wash the butt trap door hole?
I'm sure they
A little
do it.
crusty.
It's got
I'm
buttons
sure they-
like a onesie.
I'm sure they wash it themselves and like just hang it in their backyard.
I feel
part of the
they're
day.
I feel they're socially inept enough to take it to the dry cleaner.
Oh, like they don't
they don't
understand why
know.
it's weird.
Why are you kicking me out?
You're just intolerant.
You're just being ignorant.
I like people like that have those obscure, weird things. They have to acknowledge that the general public doesn't do that, and that's why we think it's weird. It's not like we hate you, but it's like
no, yeah,
Nothing personal.
They know that
Yeah.
it's not normal. It's not like a societally accepted idea to like dress up as furry animals and go fuck each other.
yeah.
They know it's not normal, but the thing is, they're also so socially awkward that they don't understand the idea of what's happening. I guess they rather just reject it.
I feel like most of them aren't, though. I feel like there's a large majority that are kind of like quote unquote normal people.
Brandon's a furry.
No, I fucking my birthday suit, baby. All human.
He puts his hair over his face and he says, "I'm a furry."
I imagine Brandon is the guy when he fucks to just take his shirt and just put it over his head and then keep going instead of taking it all the way off.
Well, like a Taliban,
Yeah.
like Al Qaeda, dropping bombs.
Guerrilla tactics.
I'm eating them 72.
I call this one burning the oil.
Oh god.
Call me Guantanamo, baby.
Oh god.
Furries. That's going to be the topic or the name of this episode.
Fantastic furries and where to find them.
Little furry boys. I like that. I like that.
I forget, but you're how old are you right now? 21?
21.
So you're 2 years younger than us.
Young boys.
So when you grew up, your like video game that you're like based off, like you're like the video game you played the most as a kid was like Minecraft, right?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
He's not
Really?
that young.
So
I thought we've had a conversation
So-
about this.
I grew up in like PS1, PS2 time.
Oh, okay.
So, but I didn't have access to a lot of games until I was older.
Right.
So when I was younger, I played like a few games a lot. So I played like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PS2.
Dude,
was
fuck
amazing.
Yes. Fuck yes.
That was
when
one
you
of the
get
best-
the broom and you can go around the. Oh fuck yeah.
It was a really good game. I'm actually replaying it right now.
I got that for my birthday when it came out. It's
It's
fucking
so
sick.
good.
Fuck yeah, Josh. Hell
Um,
yeah.
But I feel like the games that I've played the most in like more recent time, like I probably have the most hours clocked into Minecraft and Skate 3. Like I probably have thousands of hours in those games.
Fair enough.
I went through a Minecraft phase like right
I did
before
too.
it came out on Xbox.
Yeah,
and
I
right
remember
after.
the
Yeah.
first time I ever saw Minecraft was like, "Hey, let me show you this game in my house." I was like, "What?" And you're like, yeah, and you're like, "I'm going into a cave and there's lava, and then you harvest the rocks."
But
It
look out
was-
for the creeper.
It was different when it was simple and it was basic and it was just like exploring.
Now it's
before
like
there
a
was
whole
That's-
different.
It's like a
thing.
That's
story
when
mode thing and
that's
shit.
when I fell out of it, when there was like all these different like elements to it where I just
And
want
then
to
they
build a
created
house.
they created like spells and stuff.
Yeah, so there's like spells
fuck?
and enchantments and brewing potions and stuff,
fuck?
and it
I
and it
didn't even
really
know that.
it really what made the game so good was it was so simple.
Yeah.
Yet so you could make it complex if you wanted to. Now there's just too many layers.
I have it on my phone. I just play on my phone sometimes.
That said, the music is really good. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I really like the music.
Just because I remember at one point, like, I think me and you played Minecraft, and then you were like, "Yeah, I played a bunch of Minecraft growing up."
Oh yeah, and you got really mad.
Yeah,
you
probably.
got upset.
Wait, why?
Ooh.
More than
and then I wrote
likely.
a song about it.
That's right. You sent it to me.
Yeah.
Wait, you got mad? You played a bunch of Minecraft?
Yeah, so me and Alex, I had a server that I was playing with my friend Chris, and Chris is fucking insane. Chris is so stupid. So me and Alex built a house, and Chris fucking destroyed it. And it was like probably like an hour of work. And for me, like nothing, like that's whatever. But for someone who had never been introduced to how Minecraft works, Alex got so pissed. He got so angry. He had to leave the game, and I was like, dude, just come back. It's a game. It's fucking Minecraft. The house was made out of like fucking sticks.
Jeez, this sounds familiar.
And so
Shut the fuck up.
and so he
So it's not me.
he refused to come back. So I sent him like 3 songs that were all like 5 to 10 minutes long of me complaining about how he left the game.
That's beautiful.
You abandoned me.
That was pretty much the gist. Yeah.
Okay,
my
just imagine being new to a game and like you spend like an hour with your friend trying to build a house and like you're super proud of it because like, oh, I finally built something, and the fucking overlord of the server comes and is like, you fucking nerd.
He wasn't even the overlord.
What the fuck?
You
He
hear
just
Alex
came
break
in
his
with like a
computer.
piece of like flint and tinder and set the whole shit afire.
That's why you don't build wood houses, you noob. Brick. Get that clay.
Oh man, I haven't heard the word noob in so
Well, the other thing
You're
was
welcome.
the part of Minecraft I like isn't the survival one where you have to mine for everything. It's like the creative part of it, which is why
oh, yeah.
when I play my phone, I play creative because I can just fly around and do whatever.
See, that's when it got lame. It's all about survival.
I like both.
Yeah, I like having both elements in there.
I forgot that I got really upset about that.
That was so funny.
Oh Jesus!
Felt so bad. I was like, oh,
Nah,
I just turned him off the game forever.
Yeah.
Because Chris, I think Chris was like telling me about it. Because I think that you had like gone to bed or something, and like I stayed up and was playing. And then Chris was like, "Yo, would you be mad if I like burned down the house?" And I was like, "I don't know, Alex might get mad. Like we built it." And then he was like, "I'm gonna do it," and I was just like, "I'm off to bed. Goodbye." And I came back the next morning. That was funny.
It's there's a, I don't know if there still is, but when it got into the mainstream, there was a big griefing community, right? Like that was a big part of it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
always. Why are people like that?
for anybody,
Is
funny.
Minecraft still like popular?
Pretty sure.
for people that
Fortnite's
listen,
the new Minecraft, right?
right? For
Yeah.
people that don't listen or that don't know, griefing in video games is like where your objective is to purposely make it as miserable as possible for other people.
yeah.
You're like trolling.
Which was Brandon playing GTA 3 or GTA 4 with me growing up. Which is Brandon had a friend named Tyler.
That game is a
And
griefing
basically,
paradise.
I would get spawn locked near the airport, and all they would have is a helicopter and rockets, and it would never
about
fucking
that.
end.
Forgot about that.
There was so many times where like I actually got mad enough where I had to turn my Xbox off.
Student driver. Fucking rail into you. Yeah, that was funny. That was good times.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think the game I logged the most hours on was probably Halo 3. Because that's when I started Xbox Live.
Dude, the golden age of that transition from Halo 3 to Modern Warfare 2.
Oh.
That's golden age Xbox.
Yeah.
Golden
Yeah.
age.
I remember playing Halo
I probably
3.
put the most time in Modern Warfare 2.
Someone was telling me, like, man, fuck Halo. It's all about COD 4. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try it. And I tried it. Fucking downhill. The whole prestiging thing.
Yeah.
God.
Every day.
Every day you
Every
go.
fucking day, dude.
Stop doing your fucking
Yeah,
home
you remember
homework.
being in high school, all of us during the summer till like 3 a.m. every day, just
Yeah.
playing Xbox.
Yeah. That was good shit.
There was a time where me and Brandon stayed up the entire summer just playing Halo Reach.
I remember
Wait, I
fucking
was
day.
there for that.
some parts of it. There were many you missed. You weren't dedicated.
I was just a wee sperm.
Halo 3 was good. I probably put the most hours into Modern Warfare 2. I think like when I checked it, when I like towards the end of me playing, it was like months worth of time.
Jesus Christ. That's all bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd have to check.
that and Fallout 3.
New Vegas is the one I have the most hours
Right.
in.
Never played that one.
New
It's fun.
Vegas is better than 3, I think.
3 is more like immersive, but for New Vegas has like better questing lines.
In story
okay,
and like
yeah.
it's fun.
It's more you have more options.
Yeah.
My girlfriend really loves Fallout.
Right.
She's a big fan. And she has clocked so many hours into 3 mostly. That was her favorite one. Right. And 4 especially now. So when we first met, I was playing it, and she made it a point to tell me that I was doing it all wrong. So since then, I haven't played it.
You know,
Still to this day.
I'm too insecure. She was like, "Why are you using a pipe pistol? You haven't even bought it." And I was like, "I don't know. I gotta shoot the bad guys." Shit! I was like dying around every corner. It was horrible.
My issue with those games is, and I played a lot of Fallout 4 too because I liked 4. I'm actually planning on replaying it again.
I've been meaning to get that.
Yeah, with all the DLC and stuff. My issue with that is I hoard things and then I never use them because I'm like, I might need it later, and then it's like the last mission of the game. I don't want to use it.
That's me in like every game. Like you get a power weapon and you're like, oh, I gotta save it for the big boss, and then you beat every big boss, and then you get to the game's over. Oh shit!
Right.
I didn't like Fallout 4. I didn't like it was a good game, but I didn't get into finishing it because they added so much shit. The whole like base building, the mod, the
Power armor modding.
yeah, and
That
like
was
the
cool,
weapon
though.
shit. And
I hate that they added a kid. I was like, I ain't gonna fucking go around looking for my fucking kid.
Oh, you mean for the story? The main story.
I don't care
of the
about
game.
no kid.
I'm not trying to be a dad.
Yeah.
Take that kid out of here.
What's Fallout 3 story? You just wake up from the
try to
vault.
find your dad.
Where's
Your
my
dad leaves the
Where's
vault.
Liam Neeson?
yeah,
Yeah, your dad leaves the vault, and then New Vegas, you get shot in the head, and then you're like, I guess I'm just killing people.
I gotta fight the guy who shot me in the face.
I found him.
It's Chandler from Friends.
Is it?
Yeah,
Chandler
two voices.
Bing.
What the fuck?
My favorite part of the Fallout 4 was
Could
like
I
the
shoot
dialogue.
you any more hard?
I really like that new style of game, like Mass Effect and stuff, where like you can pick basic options of what to say, and then the characters have like a lot more like emotion or whatever. Like they'll go into like a whole other sentence. So like in Fallout 4, you'd be like, you hit no, and the guy's like, go fuck yourself, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the older style where you see what they're gonna say, the
Yeah.
entire sentence.
Yeah.
I like the older style.
I was
like
like
that.
old Mass Effect.
I'm a just do what everybody says to do kind of guy, like a true Pokemon / Animal Crossing.
Oh.
It's just everyone's just like do this shit, and I don't
Quest.
have an option to say
Fetch
no.
Quest forever.
Fucking the Zelda games.
The picking factions and sides and shit, it stresses me out because I'm like, is this the right one?
No,
to pick?
fam, you pick one faction and you defend them for the rest of your life.
You would
But
like
what if it's
you
the
would
wrong
like New
faction?
Vegas because you can be your own faction.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I always have that anxiety too. It's like, am I joining the KKK or am I
Yeah.
joining like the Wildlife Association?
Oh, I accidentally joined.
I
the
have no
Nazi
reference
party.
point.
Jeez.
Do you think that's what happens with Trump supporters and like white supremacists? They're like,
Probably.
they just picked a party and they're like, oh,
Can't admit I'm wrong.
I can't turn back now. Like, I gotta double down.
It's too late.
All right. Thanks for listening to the Little Boys Room. We're gonna have our guest this week, Joshua, play us out.
Play us out, Joshy Poo.
Oh yeah.
Play us out, boy.
We're gonna take a photo of you, by the way, because we need it for the podcast.
Mike check.
Acoustus.
Look at Aston getting in those action angles.
Goodbye. It's time to leave those little boys alone. Get your hands out of the pants. We gotta go home right now. Our parole officer is waiting at the door. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for coming on our podcast.
Thanks for coming to my podcast. This is mine now.
And thanks-
You are fired, all 3 of you. It is mine.
And your mic's muted.
Mine.
So, for everyone listening, Joshua Rodriguez art.space.
Yes, that's
Okay,
it.
right.
Support him on Patreon.
Yeah. And
Do you have a Patreon?
if you guys have questions for us or some
DM
shit,
us on Instagram.
or don't we have a email?
Oh,
We
yeah.
have a fax now. We're going into the new age.
DM us on Instagram or send us an email at thelittleboysroompodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
If you would like to be a guest here, come to Brandon's house. What's the address?
don't fucking give out my address.
Where we DDoS the guests.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.